In today's video, we're going to be teaching you how to build a profitable Shopify dropshipping store in 2024 from A to Z. How to pick a product, how to find a supplier, how to advertise a product. Now, because it's a free course doesn't mean that it's not as superior as a paid course, because the information you're going to be learning isn't even in those paid courses. And the reason why is because my name is Kamil Sattar and I've been in the industry now for over 7 years and I've achieved over $25 million in revenue. And if you want to show your appreciation, all you have to do is like the video, leave a comment, and that's all we ask for. Now, this free Shopify dropshipping course for 2024 is going to be a step-by-step, no filters. We're not going to gatekeep any information. We're just going to give it you all in this free course. Now, for those that are wondering, this is the best video for you in 2024 period. If you're looking to start a dropshipping business and you want a one-stop place to learn everything, then this is the video for you. And it is super important to understand not to mix this information and teachings and methods with other videos, as everyone has their own way of doing things. It's like baking a cake. You can get different recipes, but this is our recipe for success. So stick to this one teacher method if you're looking for success. Now, it's super important for those that are watching this to understand that gurus sell this information for thousands and thousands of dollars. They can charge between $1,000. I've seen some gurus charge $10,000. And I'm guessing that's why you're watching this free course today, because you potentially thought about buying a paid course. It's way out of your budget and you're looking for something free. Now, the great news is this is 100% free. There's not going to be any offers, no upsells. It's all free in this video. And the reason why we're giving out for free is because me and the team actually make money from doing e-commerce and dropshipping, and we've generated over $50 million combined with our e-commerce stores. Now, in this free course, we're going to be teaching you how to find a brandable, profitable product, how to build a branded looking Shopify store, how to automate the process with apps, running the Facebook ads, TikTok ads, and a lot more like influencer marketing. And just to confirm, guys, all of the strategies and methods that we're going to be teaching you in this video are going to be brand new for 2024. As some of you guys are going to be familiar with the free courses that we drop on this YouTube channel every year, this is for 2024. So all the methods are going to be redone and re-strategized for this year. Now, why is this video the best for you in 2024? Number one, because it's battle tested for over 7 years. We don't gatekeep any information, and we're going to be teaching you the future of this industry. Some of the other guys that are in this free course teaching you guys have been in the industry for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. I have over 7 years of experience under my belt, and I can tell you this now, as being somebody in the trenches every single day, I have learned what's going to happen in the future of 2024 with e-commerce and dropshipping. Now, I do want to make this extremely clear, guys. It's like a disclaimer. This is a long-term game plan. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. So if somebody's trying telling you dropshipping is a get-rich-quick scheme, e-commerce is a get-rich-quick scheme, then this is probably not the video for you. Now, this industry has changed lives, but it's changed lives over the long term and not in the short term. Yes, you can generate some crazy income in the short term, but if you want long-term success and quit your job, make this a full-time income, then this can take between 1 and 5 years. And everyone's journey and success is going to be completely different. Now, for those that don't understand how the dropshipping business model works, number one, somebody comes to your website, your dropshipping store on Shopify, they place an order, then the order gets sent to your supplier, then your supplier processes the order and ships it directly to your customer. So the reason why dropshipping is such a beautiful business model is because you don't take any risk for the inventory and the logistics. That is all held by your supplier. And that's what makes this business model so lucrative, because it completely down risks the risk levels within e-commerce. But I do want to make it very, very clear. You do not want to get stuck to doing dropshipping long term. You want to test with dropshipping and then scale with inventory with e-commerce. And that's exactly what we're going to be teaching you in this video. The whole point of dropshipping is to get proof of concept and to then scale it into a legitimate business. And then hopefully down the line, you can sell your e-commerce store for hundreds of thousands of dollars, even sometimes millions of dollars. Now, how much money do you need in 2024 to start Shopify dropshipping or dropshipping? The short answer is, guys, $500 to $1,000. Now, the more, the better, of course, because it gives you more opportunities. But in the short answer, $500 is enough because you can do influencer marketing. $1,000 gets you into doing paid ads, but that type of budget is great for now. Now, it's also important to understand that you need to be topping this up by between $100 and $500 every single month, whether you reinvest the profits, whether you add more money to it from your day job. But it is very important to either have a day job or to have some decent savings to be able to run the business every single month. Now, dropshipping is a business, so it will require monthly cash flow, and it's extremely important to understand this. You don't want to just start with $1,000, spend it, and then if you don't make any money, you give up, because that's not how businesses work. Now, let me give you a hypothetical example. That's like a really successful fast food business spending the monthly fees on their expenses, and then after that, they just give up. It makes no sense. Now, what are the dropshipping costs in 2024? The good news is they are decreasing and getting better. Now, the first expense is going to be your Shopify plan, and that's going to cost you $29.99 a month. But if you use my exclusive link, then you're going to get access to a 3-month trial for $3. So you're only going to be spending $3 over 3 months. So that's $1 a month for 3 months, and then you will spend $29.99. So you're saving almost $100 by using my link. Not just by using my link, you're also going to help support me as a creator by giving you guys this free course. And you're also going to unlock something else that I'm going to be covering in the next few moments. Now, the domain name can be bought for around about $0 to around about $15, and it's a one-off fee, but I'll be going over that in detail later on. Now, the theme is completely free because I'm going to be teaching you and showing you how to use my free theme. Now, to get access to my free theme, you will need to use my Shopify link, but me and the team will explain that later on. But the free theme that we're going to be giving you is worth around about $150. Now, the logo is going to be completely free when we go into that section of the course, because we're going to be using free tools and methods to create the logo. Now, the apps are going to cost you between $10 and $60, and these are going to help run your business and to make it more successful. And then the marketing, which is the biggest expense because you're going to have to be spending money to acquire customers, is going to cost you between $500 and $2,000. And the reason why it's so broad is because there's different types of marketing. You've got influencer marketing, paid ads on Facebook and Google, which is auctions, and they're slightly more expensive. Now, I do want to make this clear, guys. You can skip to whatever part of this free course you want to watch, because there are timestamps in this description, and there are also a slide wheel on your screen, so you can skip to whichever part you want. Now, I'd highly recommend, if you're not an expert or you've not made your first $10,000, you do not skip any of this video. Even if you think you know what you're doing, or if you think you've covered certain parts before, I promise you, you're going to learn new things if you watch it from the very start. So guys, before we move on to the first module of this free course for 2024, I just want to quickly go over something. Now, throughout this free course, me and the team are going to be recommending websites to go to get, for example, suppliers, product research methods, building a store. Now, all of that will be linked on this link tree. So there will be a link to this in the description below and in the pinned comment, so you can get access to this. Now, this is the Ecom Kings deal page, so you're going to get all the latest deals on all of the recommended softwares and companies that we recommend throughout the whole video, all in one place. And there's going to be exclusive offers and discounts. Because I partner with these companies, I'm able to get an exclusive discount with them that you can't get anywhere else. So for example, if you want to get access to the free exclusive theme, it's linked right there. If you want a TikTok ads bonus up to $1,500 worth of completely free ad bonus, you can get that there. You can get a free domain name. There is so many cool things that you can get exclusively on this page. You can also subscribe to the deals page by clicking this icon. This way, if we partner with any companies in the future, you can get notified on who they are and the discount and exclusive rate that we're able to get with them. This is also a great opportunity for you guys out there watching this to support the channel, because we will earn a commission or a fee on some of these websites using these exclusive links. And I want to make this very clear. These aren't just some random links that we want people to use. These are websites that you will have to use throughout your journey. So you're going to use them anyway. It'll be just a great opportunity if you could use the links provided. Now, if you do go ahead and use any of the links listed here, I do massively appreciate it. So guys, before we move into the fun part of this free course, we do need to go over how to set up an e-commerce business in 2024. Now, I'm not talking about the store, I'm talking about the logistic and legal side of things. Now, in terms of the company structure, I'd only ever recommend in 2024 when you start an e-commerce or dropshipping store that you create it as a company. That means either a limited company or a limited corp company. So that's an LTD or an LLC. Now, this will completely depend on where you live. So if you live in the UK, it's probably going to be an LTD. If you live in America or Canada, it's probably going to be an LLC. Now, if you're not sure which one to go for, depending on which country you're in, speak to your local accountant or your local tax advisor for them to recommend which type of company structure to go with. Now, the reason why I'd only recommend setting up a company is because when it comes to setting up like payment gateways, Shopify payouts, they prefer it if you have a company instead of being a sole trader or an independent business owner without any company structure. And there's also a lot of benefits of having a company structure like an LTD or an LLC, and that's why I'm recommending it. Now, when it comes to banking, I'd recommend InCard. Now, this is very, very good for those in Europe and in the UK. I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit about how they work. Now, if you're international, then you can use Revolut. Monzo's also very good. These are banks that I've used myself that I've always had great service with and never had any issues with. Now, of course, banking is going to be very different depending on where you live in the world. Now, I believe Revolut is available in most countries. I'm not sure about Monzo, but I would again recommend going with a bank that's an online type of bank and it has modern features. So if you look at Revolut's features, InCard's features, they're very modern banks that are designed for modern businesses, meaning businesses online. They let you manage and access a lot of things throughout the app and the website browser that you can't do with traditional banks. So I'd probably recommend that you Google in your spare time, depending on where you live, what banks are best for online businesses in your local country or in your local area. Now, when it comes to accounting and filing your taxes and stuff like that, I'd recommend a company called Awesome. It's a company that I use, a lot of my business partners use. Now, they work in the UK. They also work in some other countries, but you do need to check them out first. Or speak to a local tax advisor, because remember, depending on what state you live in, taxes are different. Depending on what country you live in, taxes are different. So I'm not going to give you any tax advice here. All I can advise you guys to do is speak to a local tax advisor or a local accountant that can advise you on your accounting. Now, there is one important thing that I would say. Only work with accountants that have knowledge inside of e-commerce. Don't just go with a random old style form of accounting because they don't understand the modern way of businesses, so they won't be able to account your books very well. You want to go with an accountant that works with Shopify businesses, eBay businesses, because they understand the markets and how the taxes work. So this is InCard, the company that I was recommending when it comes to banks, and this is great for those guys that are in the UK and some parts of Europe. And these guys have the best features. You can see here they have their debit cards. You can create virtual debit cards just in case you're not sure if you're dealing with a supplier that isn't legit. You can also get 1% cash back on online advertising. So let's say you're running paid ads, you're going to get 1% cash back, and when you're spending a lot of money, that does equal a lot of money in cash back. They also have multi-currency accounts, so if you want to get paid out in dollars or pounds, then you can do that all in one bank. They also have world-class FX payments. You can see here sending payments internationally. If you want to pay your supplier in China, if you want to pay other people in different countries, it's great for those options. You can also track everything within the app, like your Gmail, your Google Ad Spend, your MailChimp. You can connect your Shopify to it. You can connect your accounting software. That's why banks like InCard are way better than traditional banks, because they do not have these integrations and these features. They also do the maths for you, showing everything in one dashboard, which makes life so much easier. You can also control your ROI within your bank, which is insane. Normally you have to use third-party apps to look at all of this. You can do it all within your one bank system. And you can also get an account manager 24/7 to help you with your business, making payments and organizing your banking systems. Now, I'm recommending InCard here, guys, but I've also said you can use Revolut, Monzo, but any bank that has these types of features are the types of banks you want to go for, because trust me when I'm saying this, when you do generate thousands and thousands of dollars, you're going to regret not going with a bank that has these types of features, because it's going to save you a lot more time having a bank like this. And if you speak to anyone that's generated 7 figures in e-commerce, they'll tell you the exact same thing. Now, check out InCard in the description below and in the cheat sheet, because you can get some bonuses using my link. So guys, when it comes to an accountant, I was recommending Awesome. Now, the reason why I recommend Awesome is because I live in the UK. Now, these guys work in the UK and a few other countries. Now, all of my UK students and all of my UK business partners have used Awesome. I've had great feedback with them, especially as a startup. So you can get promotional services using my links. You can get up to £100 off Awesome services, and they can also do a few other things for you. Now, you can actually get these guys to create you a UK company for you instead of you having to do it yourself. And if you scroll down, you can see the pricing here. The pricing is very affordable as a startup. When I started out, I was paying an accountant accountant a lot of money and he had no clue what he was doing. So when it comes to actually having a business accountant, these are very, very affordable, especially if you're using my promotional service. You're getting £100 off. So make sure you check out Awesome in the link in the description below and in the cheat sheet. Using my link, you'll get exclusive discounts, and it changes different months in terms of what offer you can get. So what makes a winning dropshipping product in 2024? Now, for those that don't understand the term a winning product basically means a product that's going to have a very high chance of making money straight away. We call it a winning product. Now, these do exist. It's a real thing, and there are certain things that you can look for in a product that will make it a winning product and will increase the chances of you finding a winning product. Now, the sooner that you find the winning product, the sooner you're going to make the most money. Now, sometimes in dropshipping, what stops people from finding success is they try too many products before finding a winner and they blow their budget. So the key is to find a winning product as fast as you can. Now, the first attribute to a winning product is something that is easy to understand the utility or benefit of the product. We call it a dummy-proof product. So you want to put an image on a screen, on an ad, you want it on your website, and it is super easy to understand what that product solves, the benefit of it, and what it contributes towards the consumer. You don't want the consumer to go to your website, to look at your ad and think, what is this product and how does it benefit me? If that's the case, you're going to lose their attention. Remember, attention spans are just decreasing every single year. Now, the second thing is an influx of interest on social media, Ad Library, and Amazon. Now, for those that don't understand what an ad library is, that is basically a website where Facebook shows you all the active live ads that advertisers are using to promote their product. Now, Amazon is people that are selling it on Amazon. Now, social media could be Instagram Reels, it could be influencers on Instagram, it could be TikTok. Now, if there's an influx over those three platforms, that means there's a demand for the product. Now, the third thing is great storytelling or offer making. So when you try and sell something to somebody, you're going through a story. You're going through what we call the customer hero. You're basically taking them through a journey on what's going to help them buy that product. So you have to achieve certain things on that journey to make them want to buy that product. So you need something that's going to be easy to do a story with. You want something that's going to be easy to make offers on. So buy one, get one free, buy one, get half price, buy this and get something for free, buy this and get a PDF. These offers are super important because people buy based on the best offer they're going to get. Now, think of it from your point of view. If you're going to be buying, let's say, a brand new camera, a brand new phone, where are you going to buy it from? You're going to be buying it off the person that offers you the best offer, whether it be the price, whether it be what you get with it. You buy the phone, you get a free iPhone case. You buy the phone, you get a free charger, or you get a free wireless charger. These are different things that are going to contribute towards somebody buying. Number 4, an untapped in certain countries and platform. So in certain countries, certain products haven't found the success yet. Let's say you find a successful product in America, but it's not being advertised in the UK. You can move that product to the UK because there's going to be similar people in that country that would buy the product. Now, the same analogy, but for platforms. People might be finding success on Instagram, but they haven't tried TikTok. Remember, cross-platform audience is a real thing. People that use Instagram also use TikTok. People that do that, vice versa. So if they're not advertising on a platform that hasn't been done yet, that's a massive golden opportunity. Now, number 5 is problem solving to a super niche audience. Now, this is really important. Now, this is super important. Now, it can restrict how much money you can make with a product, but you can still easily generate 6 figures with around about a 25% margin. And we've used this strategy a lot. So you're basically trying to sell a problem-solving product to somebody, but in a super niched audience. So you've got different audiences. You've got the worldwide audience. Then you've also got people that are interested in football, but for a certain team. It could be Man United. It could be Real Madrid. But then it could go another step, which is people that are interested in Man United, but for the women's only. So that's a sub-niche audience that's interested in women's only souvenirs. This is just a hypothetical example of super niche audiences. Now, the reason why you'd want to do that is because the majority of people are not looking for those people. They're looking for the general broad audience. Number 6, product trending, Google Trends. So Google Trends is a great idea. You can use other similar websites as well, like Statistica, which will show you things that are currently trending in the world. So let's say a new movie comes out, and in that movie, it sparks a trend on TikTok or on Google Trends. You want to jump on that trend because there's natural momentum behind it. Now think, when the new Spider-Man game came out, there was a new trend. When a new movie came out, there was a new trend. So you've also got to be out there looking for what is the latest trend. Number 7, high perceived value. You want to try and sell a product that has a high perceived value. If you're going to buy it for $2, but people think it's going to be worth $50, $60. That means you can spend more money to acquire them as a customer, and you can invest more money into your product and brand. Now, what are the best dropshipping niches in 2024? AI, gaming, and computer. Now, AI is blowing up everywhere, and AI has now been implemented in products like AI hoovers, robots, gaming computers, mobile accessories. There's so much AI that's been integrated with software and computers now, and some of these dropshipping products are taking advantage of it. And as AI is booming right now and it's a current trend, I don't see it going anywhere. I only see it getting bigger and bigger and bigger going into the next few years. Now, sustainable and eco-friendly products. So these are products that you can reuse. It's good for the environment. People really care about that right now. So these types of products are very important. Now, you could literally just sell products in an existing audience. Let's say you replace people's kitchenware with eco-friendly kitchenware. That's an example. The next one is mental health. After going through what we've gone through in 2020 and 2021, people's mental health is taking a hit. So what products can we give them that's going to increase and stimulate their mental health? Then you've got newborn and kids. We've had a baby boom again and kids boom again. So that's going to be another niche that you want to sell to. Then you've got personalized and customizable products. That's like customizable jewelry, customizable t-shirts. What can you put on these that make them a little bit more unique to the end consumer? Then you've got futuristic beauty goods. So these are things like makeups, eyelashes. So one that was a blown up one back in 2018 was magnetic eyelashes. Now, this is an old example of what I'm talking about, but you can look at newer ways of doing it. So back in the day, people used eyelash glue to glue their eyelashes on, but then a company came out with magnetic versions. That way you don't have to wear glue. It's not uncomfortable. They look better. So that's an example of a futuristic beauty good from back in the day. And then you've got sub-niche fashion wear. So think of fashion, think of fast fashion, or think of any fashion, but find a sub-niche within fashion that you can sell to. Again, not what the high streets are selling to, but what they are not selling to, and find what they're not selling for, and then find that audience. Now, I'm also going to give you another example on this one that was from a few years ago, but plus size clothing wasn't big back in the day. It's only recently become a big thing. So that's just a hypothetical and another example for you guys to take into consideration. Then you've got home improvement DIY products. So now people, after going through 2020 and 2021, if God forbid that happens again, they want to find out ways to improve their home, to make it more enjoyable, and to make it happier from living from home. Now, with all that being said, guys, we're getting into the juicy part of this free course, which is how to find winning products in 2024. There's 3 methods, and we're going to be using eBay Watch Count, and we're going to be using some other tricks whilst using eBay Watch Count. Now, eBay Watch Count allows you to find who are watching the most items on eBay, who's got the most bids open for certain products. Now, a lot of things that are sold on eBay are all from China and all drop shipping products. So we can find people that are interested in these products that have got 1,000 watches on it, and we can find the same products. Other free methods are using softwares like Shop Plus, which is a huge game changer in 2024 that I'll be showing you later. Then you've got your paid options, and paid options just speed up the process and make it a little bit more effective using things like Peakster, Afterlib, and this will save you a little bit more time. So guys, the first free method that you can use to find winning products in 2024 is by going to a website called As Seen on TV. It will be in the cheat sheet, and for those that don't know, we're going to create a complete free cheat sheet for you guys to follow along with all the relevant links, all the copy and paste templates. So make sure you claim your free cheat sheet in the description below and in the pinned comment so you can follow along as quick as possible throughout this video. Now, what this website is, guys, is it shows you products that were seen on TV, that were on auction websites, that were on lots of different companies that were on TV. So these are going to be hot, relevant products that are pre-qualified for us. It's completely free to use this website. You want to go to new arrivals or best sellers. I go to new arrivals as I want to be captivating on the new products and not the old ones. And what I do is I scroll through all of these products, and I just want to click on a product that grabs my attention naturally. So you want to use your own natural instincts into what grabs your attention. So this product here has grabbed my attention, this one here, this one here. So just click on the ones that have grabbed your attention. Now, I've just clicked on this product that grabs my attention, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to read the description and either watch the little video in the bottom right to see what the product does. And you can see here, this is an egg boiler by the looks of it, and what it does is it helps gets the shell off the eggs. So I now know what this product does and what it's about. And you can go through the images of the product and get a rough idea of what this product is. Now, before we even do some more research on this product to find out if it is a winning product or not, we need to see if it's available as a drop shipping product first, because we don't want to go out and do all that research and find out that it can't be drop shipped. So what you want to do is you want to download a Chrome extension called AliExpress Image Researcher, which is this one here. And what you're going to want to do is you want to copy the link of the image in here. And what it'll do is it'll see if there's any AliExpress suppliers selling this product. So as you guys can see here, I'm going to right click the image, click copy image address, and then I'm going to paste it in the Chrome extension. Now, as you guys can see on AliSeeks, it hasn't found the exact product, but it's found very similar products to the one that I'm looking for. You either want to find a product on AliExpress that does the same thing or has the same objective, just in a different look, because at the end of the day, it doesn't have to be the exact same one on that website. As long as the outcome is the same, then it doesn't matter how it's packaged. Now, the reason why we want to look for these products on AliExpress is because AliExpress is the home of dropshipping. Anything you can find on AliExpress means it can be drop shipped. So that's why we must find it first on AliExpress. Then we can figure out if it's a winning product and then try and find a suitable supplier for the product. So guys, what I've done is I found another product on As Seen on TV, and it's basically a leg pillow for when you sleep to help with your posture, to stop lower back pain, and it also helps pregnant women. So I've done the same thing again. I've used the image address, I've pasted it on AliSeeks, and I found the exact same product on AliExpress. Now, as soon as you found the exact same product, just click on one of the suppliers with the most star reviews to see the AliExpress link listing. So as you guys can see, by clicking on the first link, I have found the AliExpress listing for this product to figure out how much it's going to cost, what the name of the product is, to help do more research on what this product is. So by looking at the AliExpress name, it's either going to be called Pain Relief Pad, Pain Relief Cushion, Leg Pad Cushion, Back Hip Body Joint Relief Cushion. So we want to try and figure out what the name of the product is by looking at the name of the product on AliExpress and on As Seen on TV. And the reason why we want to figure out what the name of the product is because we want to go over to the ad library, and it's on Meta. You want to search by ads on all ads, and then put in the name of the product that you think it is and search for it. Now you can see by me searching for the name of the product, I've actually found a few advertisers selling the exact same product. And you can see here a few ads popping up. Now, the reason why we're doing this, guys, is because we want to see how many people are running ads for the same product, because this will tell us the demand for the product, guys. Now, what you want to do for this when you search on it for the ad library and other websites is you want to change the name around a few times to see which one brings you the most results. Now, you can see I've changed it to Contour Leg Pillow, and the results have now gone up to 53. So I'm now finding more advertisers with the name Contour Leg Pillow. Now, I've just typed in Memory Foam Leg Pillow, and now I'm getting 250 results, and I'm finding a lot more relevant advertisers selling the product. Now, something that I'd recommend that you do is go to filters and filter this to English, and also filter it by active ads, and that way you're only going to be see people that are running the ads right now. So it's gone from 250 to 27. So these are people that are running it in English, and they are currently running the ads as of right now. Now, again, you're only doing this to see how many people are actually selling the product to get a rough idea of the rough demand. Now, by doing these filters, I'm finding one company called Wonder Slumber that are aggressively advertising this product because they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 ads that I've just see come up. Now, what I might want to do is copy their name and put it into the ad library and see how many ads as a company they are running for this one product. So you can see I've typed in their name, found their page. I'm going to click on it. And now you can see I'm finding 31 ads they're running at this current time for the exact same product. So these guys are scaling the actual product. Now, what you could do is you could bookmark this exact same advertiser and check on it tomorrow or check on it next week to see if the ads are increasing. Now, if the results are increasing in 1 week's time, that means that they're scaling the product. If it's decreasing in 1 month's time or 1 week's time, then they are downscaling the product. So this is a manual way to figure out, after bookmarking it, whether or not they're increasing or decreasing the scaling of how many ads they're running for this product. So what you might want to do is you might want to create a Google Sheet, type in the name of the company or put the link in and type in how many active ads they have on the day that you look at it. So today is the 7th of December. So I might write down the 7th of December, the brand name, 31 ads, and then check on it in a week's time and then do the same thing again, write how many ads they're running. So that's the first method to verify a product after finding it. Now, the second way to do it is by heading over to TikTok, going to the TikTok search bar, and again, typing in the same names you've just typed in on the ad library to see how many organic videos on TikTok are getting views. Now, this one's got 53,000 views. We're going to keep scrolling down. This one's got 78. Now, this one's got only 400 views. This one's got 3,000 views. So you can see that there's a mixture of viewage. Now, again, it really does depend on the actual search term. Now, if you go to the right-hand side, you've got others searched for. Now, this is really important because you're going to want to go through all of these to find out if you can find any more videos that have gone viral. Now, I've just typed in memory foam leg pillow and I found another video for 2,000 views, and I found some others with 500 views, 599 views. So you want to type in loads of different search terms to find out which one is going to show you the most views. Now, by going through, let's say 10 different search terms and you find around about 6 videos that have got over 1 million views, that's also a good sign. Now, you do want to look at the date that they got these views and see if it's recent, because if it's recent, then it means it's starting to blow up very recently. Now, the next thing that you want to do, guys, is go to Google Trends, type in a rough name for the product. Now, I've done it by niche, so the product is a memory foam product. So I'm going to look for this first. I've changed it to United States, past 5 years, and I've niched it down to Google Shopping. So these are people that have got based on trends on Google Shopping. So these are people that are actively looking for this memory foam type of industry. And you can see in the past 5 years, it's starting to trend up. So memory foam is starting to get trendy again in the last 5 years as somebody that's looking for it on Google Shopping. Now, if you did this by web search, it doesn't mean that they're intent looking to buy. It just means they're browsing the net. By narrowing it down by Google Shopping, that means that these people have got the intention to buy what they're searching for. Now, I've changed it to memory foam pillow, and you can see there's a drastic change in how this chart looks. You want to type in a few different search terms that meet the product to get a rough idea on what the audience is doing. Now, Google Trends isn't the be-all, end-all. It's just another thing to add to the scoreboard when it comes to is the product showing signs of trending on all platforms, social media, advertisement platforms, etc., etc. It doesn't have to be on every single one like the ad library, TikTok. These are just ways to add to the factor of if the product's doing well. Now, after you've done the Facebook ad library search, the TikTok search, and the Google Trends search, and you found some good results, then you can then move the product into the next stage. Now, the last thing that you want to do once you've found out the product is showing some good signs is go to Amazon, type in the name of the product on Amazon, and look at the reviews. You want to make sure that the reviews on Amazon are positive. So you can see the exact same product here has got 34,000 reviews and they are very, very positive. This one here has got 5,000 reviews, very, very positive, because you do not want to be selling a product with poor reviews because you're just going to get returns. And the reviews that you find on AliExpress cannot always be trusted. I only trust Amazon reviews. Now, this actually goes in with product research. The more reviews a product's got, which means the more people have bought it. So this shows me that 34,000 people have bought this product, which is a very good sign to show me that this product is making money. So guys, that was the first product research method when it came to finding the product. Now, in terms of validating the product, I've just gone through that with you for free. Now, these are the free methods to find it and validate. Now, the validation will stay the same. The only thing that's changing now is how to find the product to then validate it. So the first way to find it was by using as seen on TV. So guys, the second free method to finding a winning product for free is by using a software called Shop Plus. Now, what Shop Plus is, guys, it shows you products that are making lots of money on TikTok Shop. So TikTok Shop is huge right now, and it's basically the industry leading indicator for what's making money at this current time. And what this software does is it shows you products that are now making money, and they're making a lot of money in the recent days and weeks. So it's live data with live products, and you can't beat that. That is the best of the best when it comes to finding a product. Now, the reason why I've added this software into the free section is because they do have a 7-day free trial. They don't require any credit card information at the time of recording this video, and you can sign in with email or Gmail, which is what I do. So as they don't require credit card information, I've added it in the free section. They might do in the future, but for the last 3 months of me using this, they haven't asked for anyone for a credit card information. Now, if this does change in a few months, then you understand why. I've just explained it. But at the time of you watching this, they're still not asking for credit card information. You want to rinse this software because this is a game changer for 2024. So as soon as you've signed up for a 7-day free trial, you want to go to products, you want to go to top sales, you want to change it to the United States or United Kingdom. Breakout products, which basically means products that I've just seen recently a sales volume explosion. You want to change the category to all. Time frames, you can either change it to weekly or daily or 3 days. I change it to weekly. And then what it's going to do is when you scroll down, it's going to show you the best products in the last week in the United States. It's going to show you what sales growth and sales amount they've achieved. So in the last week, this product has made $6,001. So in the last week, this product has generated $6,000. This one has generated generated $10,000. This one has generated $17,000. And you can see there's loads of different products that are coming up. And this one's generated $115,000. So you can go through all of these products and see how much they've generated and what the product is. Now, once you click on one of the products that you're interested on, it will then give you even more information on what the product is. So it'll show you the sales, the revenue, the videos, and it will also show you the metrics per day and per time frame. Now, you can even change it to the past 30 days, past 15 days, but in the past 30 days, this product has generated $100,000. Now, bearing in mind, guys, I can't repeat this enough. This is based on TikTok Shop data. This isn't based on Google ads, Facebook ads. This is just TikTok Shop. So this is very, very powerful because TikTok Shop is the leading indicator. Now, there's two ways to find these products as a dropshipper. You can either look for the name. So this one's called Wavy Talk Thermal Brush. I'm guessing that this is a brush straightener for women's hair or a hair curler. So I could either Google it by going on AliExpress and typing that name in, or I can reverse image search it. So I can either right click this, click copy image address, and then go to Google AliExpress reverse image search. Now you can see by reverse image searching it, this is the original product. And you can see I've not found the exact same one, but I have found very, very, very similar products to the one that they're selling. And because it is very, very similar and it has the exact same outcome, as long as the reviews are positive for the one that I want to sell, then I'm going to attract the same audience and it's the same people that would buy the product. So you can see here I found lots of similar ones on AliExpress ready to drop ship. Now, what I'd recommend that a lot of you do is change between the United States and the United Kingdom, and you can actually sub-niche it if you really want to on the breakout products to find which one suits you. You can even niche it down if you want to, but I'd recommend that you only use the United States, United Kingdom. Do not mess with any of these other ones. Just stick to these two, and you can find some really, really amazing products. I could literally spend hours on Shop Plus. I do think it's the best software at the moment as it is completely free, but that's how I'm using it to find the products. Again, the validation is the same as the validations that I showed you on Google Trends, TikTok, and the Facebook ad library. But I can't stress this enough, guys. Shop Plus is just for TikTok Shop, as in it's only showing you products on TikTok Shops. Their sales are from TikTok Shops. All the data is showing you on the screen is based on TikTok Shop and no other platform, which is actually a goldmine, because imagine if they're only doing this on TikTok Shop, what you could achieve with these products on paid ads through your Shopify dropshipping website. So guys, we are now moving on to the paid options to finding winning products for dropshipping in 2024. Now, the benefits of using paid options just is it's going to be quicker. You're going to get better quality products without having to do as much research, and you don't have to spend so much time doing it. So you can find great products within 10, 20 minutes instead of spending hours and hours. Now, the first company that I'd like to show you is Afterlib. I am not paid or associated with these people. I just love their software and I've been a paying customer for months on months on months, and I've found some great products using them. So what Afterlib does is it shows you Facebook ads, but it doesn't just show you the Facebook ads. It's not just an ad spy tool. This thing will actually show you the growth of the ad and the quality of the ads as well. So this is why it's a game changer. So once you've created an Afterlib account, you want to go to where it says here, ads library. You want to then change the filter. So you want to change call to action to shop now. You then want to change the language to English. And you also want to change where it says percentage change to 150. Now, the reason why you're doing that is because you want to only find products that are in these 3 countries. They speak English. They've got the intention to buy it, and they're currently growing. By changing the percentage change like this means that they're currently growing and they've just started scaling the product. So now it's going to show you loads of different Facebook ads for dropshipping products that are coming up. Now, what you can see is in the top right section, it shows a percentage on the ad. If you click it, it shows you the history of the ads activity. So you can see how they've just started scaling this product. That means that they're making money. They wouldn't scale it unless they're making money. So that shows you that they've recently just scaled this product. And what else it's going to do is it's going to show you the amount of active ads. It's also going to show you a trend factor. It's going to show you the countries that they're selling it in. And it's also going to show you the different pixels that they've got installed on their current website, which is important because that shows you where they're advertising the product. So that means that they're advertising it not just on Facebook, but Twitter, TikTok, Pinterest, and Google. That shows me all the platforms that they're currently trying to sell this on. Now, when you go through these ads, all of these ads based on the filters that I've changed it on are all making money. So if you want to find the product, again, right click it and you can see here, search by using AliExpress reverse image search. And you can see by doing that, guys, I have found the exact same product that they're currently drop shipping on AliExpress by using the reverse image search. So that's one winning product that I've just found with you guys right now, and the ads have been running since the 8 days. So they've been running ads for 6 months, but they've been aggressively scaling in the last 8 days. So guys, that's pretty much how to use Afterlib, and these are the settings that we use to find really successful dropshipping products. Now, you can mess around with the percentage growth. You can change it to 100 or 50, but I like to keep it in that range. That way I'm finding better quality ads. You can change it to no countries and just have it worldwide, but those are roughly the settings that I have to find the most appealing ads on the Afterlib website. So guys, the next best way to find products for free is by using the eBay watch count. Now, it's a completely free website to use. It will be linked in the cheat sheet. Now, what this basically does is it shows you the most popular watched items on eBay. Now, you can change it from the US to UK. Now, I'd only ever recommend changing this to your top 5 countries, which is the US, UK, Australia, Canada. You can change it to a few other European countries, but I'd only recommend these 4 here. Now, what you can also do is you can either search by keyword or you can search by category. Now, honestly, going through every single category is a very good idea. Now, once you've done that, you're going to hit show me, and then it's going to show you the most watched items on eBay in that category. So you can see here, these personalized baby blanket embroidered. It's got 5,451 people watching this item. That means there's that many people interested in this item. So what we can do is we can right click this, go to our search with AliExpress image and reverse search it on AliExpress. Now, the reason why we're doing this is because 90% of the products on eBay are being drop shipped, but instead of doing it on Shopify, they're doing it through eBay, guys. So a lot of these products that are coming up here, you can find them on AliExpress, and you can also find them as a drop shipping product. And the thing that I love about the eBay watch count is you're literally looking at products that have high demand because people are watching them. Now, something that I want to say to you guys is if you find a product, it doesn't mean that it's a guaranteed winner. It just means it's going to be valid data in terms of people being interested in it. I'd also recommend that you do the other product validations that I've gone through before in terms of Google Trends, Facebook Ad Library, etc., just to help to find out if these are valid when it comes to running paid ads, or if there's any other influx of demand for these products online. Because remember, this is just eBay, but it's a great indicator for other markets. And I can't emphasize this enough, guys. By using the AliExpress image search Chrome extension, you're going to save yourself a lot of time trying to find these products. Now, I'm pretty sure that this is a free Chrome extension. I'm not paid or sponsored to use this product. I use it for myself, but make sure you get it because it is going to save you a lot of time. So guys, the last paid tool that I'd recommend using is Peakster. It's kind of like an all-in-one service. They offer winners, they offer a Facebook ad library, they offer Pinterest ad library, a TikTok ad library, they offer AI product research. So it's an all-in-one place to get loads of different things. So if you head over to the winners section, this is going to show you daily winners picked by experts. So products that you're going to find on this dashboard are products that have basically gone through all of the validation that I've told you to go through. Instead of you going and doing it yourself, it's already been done for you, and you can just choose any of these products on here. Now, it's not guaranteed that these products are going to make money. It just means that it's going to save you time doing the research because all the products on here have already been done in terms of the research needed in terms of trendability. Now, let's say, for example, I want to sell this Cuddle Panda. I can click here where it says see winner details, and it's going to give you all of the information regarding the product. So you can see here, it's going to give you the description. It's going to give you a profit calculator. It's also going to give you sell it with AutoDS, see it on AliExpress, all the analytics, a real video, and then you can see here other reviews as well. So it's going to give you all of the information needed on the product. Now, if you go over to the product research category on the left-hand side, you can actually look for products depending on lots of different inputs. So you can do store creation, you can do keywords, you can do price, and then you can apply the filter. And then what that will do is it will show you products based on what you're looking for. Now, this is just if you're being very picky with what you want to find, what type of niche you're looking for, what type of product you're looking for, then this is a great solution. Now, as I mentioned to you guys before, they do have a Facebook Ad Spy tool built in, so you can find loads of different products on Facebook Ad Spy, and you can filter them by keywords, likes, most viewed ads, etc. They also have a Pinterest version of this, and they also have a TikTok Ad Spy version of this as well. So like I said to you guys before, it's an all-in-one place to find products. They also have a track store feature where you can add a Shopify store URL and spy on it. So So you can see here, I've added these 2 other stores. And if you click on the little eye icon, then it's going to give you the information on the store, the popularity, the social network, the traffic sources, the apps and stores, who are their top competitors, the demographics, the countries. So this is very, very powerful information that you're going to want to know. It's going to tell you the visitors, it's going to tell you the bounce rate, it's going to tell you the sales. Now, in terms of the sales data, this is an approximate. It's not 100% accurate. It's around about 60 to 70% accurate. And that's because the tracking feature on all the tracking store softwares out there have been limited. So this is a rough idea. And it also shows you the best sellers and the last orders. Again, this is very good information to look at if you want to get some information on your top competitors. Now, you've also got Product Explorer. This is a really cool feature to use because if you add the product name that you're looking for, so let's say you found a product that you want to drop ship and you're not sure it's making a lot of money, you can literally enter the name here and it's going to show you loads of stores that are selling it, and you can look at the monthly sales, the weekly sales, the visitors, and see how much traffic that product's getting. So if you're not quite sure, then you can look for it on here. You also have AI content generator inside of Peakster, so you can create product descriptions using AI. You can create a lot of different things that you're going to need to use, like Facebook ad copies, all inside of Peakster. Then you also have PPC Insight. So if you want to look to see what your competitors doing on Google Ads, you can enter their domain here and spy on them. And then the last thing that I want to mention is Wizard AI. Now, Wizard AI is a really cool feature inside of Peakster that enables you to add a Shopify or an AliExpress link, and it will create a landing page for you for that product that you can import into your store. The best way to look at Peakster is it's an all-in-one solution for a product research tool. It's basically a jack of all trades that gives you all the different features inside of the most popular tools. So guys, that was the product research section and how to find winning products and validate them with free methods and paid methods for the free course. Let me know which is your favorite method in the comment section below. Let me know which one got your attention the most, and let me know which one you're most excited to use. So guys, this brings us to the next section of the free course for 2024, and that is what suppliers should you use to be testing your products with dropshipping. Now, when we say testing, we're on about getting proof of concept. As I mentioned in the product research section, the whole aim and objective of using dropshipping is to get proof of concept. So you're going to be using suppliers that are going to be used for testing products, meaning that you're not buying in bulk, you're not sending it to a fulfillment center, you're only ordering one product at a time, only when you receive that order on your online store. Now, the downsides of using suppliers to test with is the shipping times are going to be slightly longer. But the good news is with the suppliers I'm going to be showing you now, you're going to be able to drop ship and test at the same time with shipping times between 3 and 15 days, which is a game changer. Now, normally when you test back in the day, it used to take 20 to 30 days, but with the suppliers I'm going to be showing you now, it's going to be a lot quicker. Now, when you scale and you get proof of concept, then you're going to be buying in bulk, and then you're going to be sending it to a fulfillment center, and that's a whole different section of the free course, but I'm just going to be going over the testing suppliers. Now, the ones that I'd recommend in 2024 is AutoDS, USA Drop, Zendrop, Big Buy EU, and Spocket. Now, I'm going to be diving into each one of these in detail just to show you how to use them. Okay, so the first supplier that I'd recommend is AutoDS. Now, AutoDS is basically a hybrid for everything. So you can import products into this software and you can also use them as a supplier. So obviously, when you connect a product to your store, you need a software. So AutoDS does that, but then they also offer fulfillment and supplying. They also offer fulfillment now, which is a game changer. Now, if you use my link in the description for AutoDS, you are going to get a 30-day free trial or a big discount. Now, AutoDS isn't free, but it is by far a must-have software in my opinion, because it's literally in the name. It's going to automatically do your backend for you as a beginner, which is going to save you a lot of time, and it's going to cut out any errors that humans do, because human error is very big. Now, once you come inside of AutoDS, it's going to say here, add product. So you can add product by single product, multiple products, winning product, or AutoDS Finder. You're going to want to select single product or multiple product. You're going to want to come to the AliExpress listing for the product. This is a product that I found. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the link, come back here and paste it into here when I click single product, add it here, choose a supplier, and then click publish to store. Now, once you've done that, you should see the product imported here in AutoDS. Now, if you want to get AutoDS to fulfill this for you, if you go to orders and then sourcing request, you can request to get some new sourcing. You can see here it says get products faster with the new option of sourcing. Click sourcing request, and then it's going to ask you for the information. Now, if the product's been already imported into your store with AliExpress, then they can just use that information and get you a quote within 24 hours. Now, because I've imported it using AliExpress, they've already figured out a sourcing status, and they're offering the sourcing price between $1.58 and $3.37, and their shipping times are going to be 6 days instead of AliExpress shipping times, which is around about 25 days. You can see here, this is their shipping times, and it's currently the 7th of December. So yes, it's around about 3 weeks what AliExpress offer. And you can see that the pricing is roughly the same. It's around about just about the same. So sometimes it can be a little bit more expensive to buy the product through AutoDS fulfillment. That doesn't really matter if it's only a few percent, because your shipping times are way more important. Now, as soon as you've done that, what you can do if you're happy with the request is click link product, and then it's going to add it as a AutoDS fulfilled product. Now, you don't have to do it that way, guys. You can literally just go to source and request and then just add the link, and then they can get back to you. But I find this way a lot quicker. Now, one of the team members later on in the course is going to be talking about AutoDS again, because there's way more functionalities that you can use to help automate the process of your dropshipping store. I'm only showing it you now as an option for suppliers, because they do offer some crazy shipping times that are reliable. Now, the next supplier that I'd recommend is USA Drop. Now, USA Drop is basically a US company, but they are now set up in China and in America. So it means that you're not going to have issues with customer support where the English translation isn't great. You're going to be speaking to native American English speakers. So once you've got yourself a USA Drop account, you can sign up using Google. It's completely free. You want to go down to where it says products. Now, you're going to see options here where it says USA Warehouse, car accessories, outdoors. Now, if you want to hit USA Warehouse, this is now going to show you all the products that they have in their USA warehouse. And it's just going to mean that you're going to get your products to your customers a lot quicker. Now, if you go to their winners section, these are also other products that they have in their warehouse. If it says buy USA Drop, it means that they've got it in their fulfillment centers in China. So all of these products, they've got around about 100 pages with loads and loads of different products. These products are going to be ready to ship by them with their fast shipping times. Now, as soon as you've clicked on the product, you can import the product straight away. You can connect USA Drop with your Shopify. So in the top here, it's going to tell you if your store is connected or isn't connected. Make sure you've connected it, and then you can import the product. You can also get a USA Drop quote as well to get cheaper pricing and faster shipping times. And you can also do sourcing through USA Drop as well by going to sourcing and then click request to source. So you go here where it says sourcing AliExpress, and then you're going to add the relevant information. Now, this will only work if your Shopify store is connected. It's very similar to other companies. It's going to ask you for the AliExpress link, what countries you want to sell the product in, and then within 48 hours, they will get a quote to you on shipping times and product cost. Now, when it comes to suppliers, guys, it really just depends which supplier has the product in their actual warehouse. And this is extremely important to understand. Now, most suppliers will be able to get the same products, but not every supplier has the product in their warehouse. They might have it in another company's warehouse and say that they can offer you the product, but then it means it's going to have to be sent from that warehouse to their warehouse. And because of that, it can add an extra 5 to 10 days worth of shipping time. And that's the reason why I'm showing you multiple different suppliers, because some of them will have a product that you want in stock and some of them won't. So you want to go between the different ones and find out which one actually has that product in their warehouse ready to ship. So guys, the next supplier that I want to show you is Big Buy EU. So if you're somebody that's thinking about drop shipping from the EU and you're going to be sending the product to the EU, then this is probably the better option for you, because it's going to be quicker, and when it comes to sales tax and VAT, it's probably going to work out better for you. Now, we're not allowed to give you any tax advice. You need to speak to your local accountant, but I'm just giving you an example of what I would do if I was based in the EU selling to the EU. Now, Big Buy EU offer a drop shipping license. So you can see here what is Big Buy drop shipping service, and you can become a distributor for them, and you can sell using all of their products as a drop shipper, and it integrates nicely with Shopify. Now, the only downside to using Big Buy EU is their licenses can get a little bit expensive, between 300 euros to around about 1,000 euros, but you are going to get extremely fast shipping times and a very good wide range of products that you can trust to sell. Now, if you want to look at all the products that they've got to sell, just go to their view catalog products and you can see all of the drop shipping products that are available to sell. And you can also figure out the shipping times by clicking on the listing. But the shipping times roughly with Big Buy EU to the EU is around about 3 to 7 days. But they've got loads and loads of products ready to dropship and get integrated with your Shopify store. And the integration is super easy once you create an account. You just got to link it by putting the link to your Shopify address, and it's going to synchronize nicely. Again, I'd only recommend Big Buy EU if you're based in the EU wanting to sell to the EU, or you can even do it if you're an American wanting to sell to the EU. It just makes a lot more sense as it's going to be a lot quicker and they're going to understand the EU as a supplier way better than any other supplier. Now, the last supplier that I'd recommend and I want to show you quickly in this free course is Zendrop. Now, in the top left, you're going to see your store name. Now it's been integrated and you want to go to where it says find products. And then in the top right, you want to filter it from all suppliers to Zendrop fulfillment. And this is what I was saying to you guys previously. You can see that they offer products from different suppliers, but the downside to all of these different suppliers is they're not there ready to send the product. So if you go to Zendrop fulfillment, it's only going to show you the products that are going to be fulfilled by Zendrop. Now, I'm not saying you can't use any of these other suppliers, but I do strictly recommend using whatever fulfillment they have by themselves. Same with USA Drop, same with the other companies, only use their own feature by fulfillment. Because if you use any of these other ones, then you have to trust Zendrop to then trust one of these people to actually be reliable when it comes to sending the product and making sure they meet deadlines. You can also change it where it says ships from anywhere to the US or to China. It's down to you which one you want to do. The pros and cons for the US is it's going to be more expensive, but it's going to be a lot quicker. The benefits of China is it's going to be a little bit slower, but a lot more cheaper. So it's depending on what you want to do. If you're going to be selling strictly to just the US and you're set up as a US company, then this might be the better option. 90% of dropshippers are using China, even the successful ones, but it's completely down to you. You need to weigh up your own pros and cons of using either one. Now, once you've set up the filters, you want to scroll down and let's say that I want to sell this necklace here. I'm going to click on it. And when I've clicked on it, in the bottom right hand side, it's going to show you the shipping prices. It's going to show you the product cost and it's going to show you the total. It's also going to tell you in the top mid right, the average shipping times, which is 13 days using this fulfillment service. Now you can change the country. So you can see here, it says shipping to the US. So if I change this to, let's say, Australia, then the shipping times have changed to 12 days. If I change it to, let's say, the UK, you can see it's now changed to 9 days. So do bear in mind, depending on what country you're selling from, do bear in mind, guys, when it comes to what country you plan on selling to, do filter this option because the shipping times can change and it's super important to check on. Now, when they say average, it could obviously be a lot quicker or it could be a little bit longer. So do also bear that in mind. Now, as soon as you find a product that you like, all you have to do is click add to my products and it will import it into your store. The other thing that I like about Zendrop that other platforms don't have a feature built in, which is a sample order. So let's say you're a little bit skeptical about the product or you want to create some content for the product and you want to pay sample price, you can click here sample order and you can get yourself a sample order to check out or to use for creating content. So guys, Spocket has been around for a very, very long time as a drop shipper. They've been around since the early days and they've only ever got better. The only downside to Spocket, guys, is they do have paid tiers. They do have a free trial, but majority of the times it is paid. And they do have limited ranges when it comes to actually getting products. And I don't believe there's any sourcing when it comes to sourcing products. You can add it from AliExpress, but it doesn't mean they'll source it for you and get it put into their warehouses. It just means you can use their interface to sell AliExpress products. So what I'd recommend that you do is go to where it says US and EU products, and then it's going to give you a list of different categories that you can sell in, and you can also filter it by the United States or Europe and the shipping times that you want to work with. Now, once you've done that, if you scroll down, you can see all the different products that you can drop ship using Spocket. It will tell you the shipping price, the amount of days that it will take from different countries, and you can see it's extremely fast, between 1 to 3 days, which is insane for a drop shipping supplier. But again, like I said to you guys previously, they are limited on what they can drop ship. Now, if you do find a product on here that you believe is a great dropshipping product or it's classed as a winning product, then I would definitely say use Spocket over any other supplier because they are the most trustworthy in my opinion, and they do have the best shipping times. The only thing to bear in mind is their shipping costs can be very high and their product costs can be very high. So do factor all of that into consideration before jumping the gun. But if it does make sense based on shipping time, shipping costs, then I would definitely say Spocket is your best option. Now, when you open up the listing, you can chat directly with the supplier, which is really helpful in case you've got any questions. You can see the product variations. You can order samples. It's going to tell you the processing times, the return policy. Now, this is super important to read, guys. When we start talking about return policies later on in the course, this is super important to read when it comes to your supplier. You want to make sure that your supplier has a very clear return policy, because this will help when you create your own return policy for your own store. Because technically your return policy is pretty much whatever your supplier gives you. So guys, the last supplier that I want to mention in this section of the free course is Gelato. Now, Gelato isn't your typical supplier when it comes to dropshipping. It's a POD supplier. But what a lot of the most popular dropshipping stores do is they do something called a hybrid. They sell dropshipping products alongside print-on-demand products. Now, stick with me if you don't know what I'm talking about just yet, but I'd recommend that you have Gelato written down or you bookmark them, because they are very, very powerful to use as a hybrid supplier. Now, it's completely free to sign up and create an account with Gelato, so make sure you use the link in the description. So you can see here they have a whole section about what print-on-demand is and how to use it with Gelato. So I'm going to round it up with you guys right now. So print-on-demand basically means you're printing stuff like vinyl or embroidery on items on the demand. So it's basically drop shipping. You're only buying the item when somebody buys in your store. But instead of it being a physical product like a toy, or let's say a mopping brush or a typical drop shipping product, it is something like clothing or canvases or phone cases or mugs. So once you create an account, it will look like this, where you got product catalog, and you can see here, choose product: men's clothing, women's clothing, kids clothing, total. You got bags, you got wall art, you got phone accessories, phone books, custom calendars, cards, and then business accessories. So like I said to you guys before, instead of it being your typical type of dropshipping products, it's more clothing and business related products. And like I was saying to you guys before, you can have a hybrid store where you're selling dropshipping products, but you're also selling print on demand products. And some of the biggest dropshipping stores do that. Now, let's say, for example, we want to sell men's clothing. You click here, you go to t-shirts, and you can see there's loads of different options that you have. They have the best sellers, Gelato Pick. So let's say we go with Gelato Pick. This is a premium t-shirt that can be fulfilled in 12 different countries. Now, why is that very good? Because it means that depending on which country you're selling to, then you can get faster shipping. They also have it in embroidery, and they have it in DTG, which is like a vinyl. And you've got all these different colors, you've got all these different sizing, and then you can see here delivers to, and then you've got your standard shipping time. So it goes between 4 to 7 days, which is very, very powerful. And then you've got the full price list here as well. And then once you've done that, you can click start designing, and you can start designing your t-shirt. Like I was saying to you guys before, they have a huge catalog of products to choose from. And remember when I was showing you guys the eBay watch counter, one of the most popular products was a custom pillow. Now, you could potentially make that same product with Gelato and get super fast shipping times. So these are just a few things to bear in mind with the hybrid stores that you can build. Now, this was just an honorable mention within the supplier section of the free course, just in case you wanted to do a hybrid store or you thought about checking this out later on. So guys, those were the top suppliers to use in 2024 when it comes to testing products with your dropshipping store and your Shopify store. Now, remember what I said to you guys previously, these are just to test products with. Once you're starting to get 50 to 100 orders a month, then you might want to work on to private suppliers, buying in bulk, etc. But this is just to get your feet off the ground and get proof of concept. Now we're going to be moving on to the next section of the free course.
Hello guys, my name is George Gritsenko. I have been doing e-commerce for the past 2 years, and I'm also a mentor at ecommercementoring.com. In this section, we are gonna talk about store design. We are going to cover brand/domain name, brand colors, logo creation, fonts, home and product page designs, and pricing. So for your brand name, you have two options. You could choose a generic brandable name, something that will have a ring on it. It could be 1 to 2 words. And another option is a niche or product specific name. Both are fine. With the first option, you could do your tests without having to change the domain name and your logo with each failed product. With the second option, of course, it's a little bit more brandable, but as we said, for the first option, you would have to change your logo and domain name with each product you test. Both are perfectly fine, so it's totally your choice. I prefer option A, so I don't have to do more work than needed. To choose your name, your brand name, you could go to a website like Namelix. There are a ton of websites out there, so you could test a lot of them because they do give different results. So you would enter your keywords here. So whatever, if you want to go with a more niche approach, you could enter your niche keywords, your product keywords, or whatever you want to do. This will give you a lot of options. So if I choose, let's say, toys, simple as that, generate, and you can also select name style, so brandable names, Google, Rolex, like compound words, real words, short phrase, whatever you want. So let's go with brandable names because I entered toys. Let's see what it gives us. I will choose balanced, creative results, and here you can add any keywords that may relate to your idea or business. I will leave it just simple as that. This is not the scope of this section. Let's see. So these are the results that Namelix gave me. So not the best, but of course the keywords I entered were pretty random. I didn't put any thought into it, so you can do a much better job. But yeah, kids plush or dolly toys could work, but as I said, you can do a much better job, so don't pay attention to this. I just wanted to show you how simple it is to choose or to find your brand name. After you find your brand name that you want to go with, of course, you should check if your domain is available. A great website for domains and for web hosting is Hostinger. You will find this particular link in the cheat sheet and in the description, which will give you a great deal. You can go here to domains and check if your domain is available. You can go here and check if your domain is available. .com should be your first option always. If you found a great name and you don't want to do any changes to it, to let's say add a shop to it, so let's say you wanted to go with cuddle muffs, but .com is not available, you could do something like shop and take this route. Or if you want to have cuddle muffs and you don't want to make any changes to it, you can go with .co, let's say. Now that you chose your brand name and you bought it on Hostinger, we can talk about brand colors. So for your brand colors, what you can do is of course study color psychology. There are a lot of articles and videos about it online, so you could go and read what each color means and how big brands are using the colors to their advantage. You can see what big players in your niche are doing because they have spent a lot of money on testing, so they do know what works. And the third thing is you could go to your product. So this can be my product for this store, and you can go and download this extension, Chrome extension, that's called ColorPick Eyedropper. And with that, you can just click here, go and choose your color that you would like. Here you have the code that you can use for your logos and your store. Just copy and paste it and put it wherever you need. So for your brand colors, the advice would be to go with white, black, and your brand color. Simple as that. Your colors are ready, and now let's make the logo, which is super simple. We will go on Canva. If you type here like logo, toys, or whatever your niche is, or you could choose of course a generic logo. And as you can see, the logos are amazing. No need to hire anyone. These are super professional and perfect for a toy store. So I liked this one, and the thing I did, which was super simple, I just moved around some things to make it like this. So I just made this smaller, I deleted this, I moved it right to this part, simple as that, made it smaller. Yeah, and when it's ready, you just take a screenshot like here, snipping tool. And now with your snipping tool, you can just take a nice screenshot and use it on your store. Also, for this particular logo, first I chose the color from the product, as I said, with the extension, but the color blends with white a little bit and I didn't like how it looked on the store, so I just modified it a tiny bit, and I think it still looks very nice for a toy store. So of course you can play around with your colors. Now let's talk about fonts. So for fonts, the most important thing is that they should be readable. So don't go with crazy beautiful fonts that people aren't won't be able to read. Go with simple fonts, study your niche. You can check the fonts that big brands are using. The theme I'm gonna show you already has some pretty good fonts set up. Another one that I like to use is Montserrat, which is pretty nice, simple, can go with a lot of niches. So yeah, we could go and study in depth the fonts of your competitors in your niche, or just pick a nice font and go with that. Pay attention so that your store has the same fonts everywhere, because if you go and have, let's say, Montserrat in the first part of your page and then you choose another one, it doesn't look nice. So pay attention to that. And of course, your headline should be all the same size and your text should be the same size too. Otherwise, it looks terrible and not very branded. Now, let's download the content you will need for your store. For that, you can go to AliExpress and use an extension like AliSave Plus, and you can download the images like here. These are the main images, these are the variant images, the descriptions images are all of these ones, or you can download all and you will get them in an instant. Real photos are images from the reviews from real people. So you can use AliExpress to source content, Alibaba, Temu. You can go to your competitors, just pay attention and don't download anything that is custom made. Go with only things that are available from your suppliers. So if they use pictures that are taken from AliExpress, etc., you're more than fine to use those. Other sources you could use are, of course, TikTok, Facebook Ads Library, etc. And of course Google. Now let's go for the interesting stuff. So for our store, we will use Shopify, and Ecomify Lite will be our theme. In the cheat sheet and in the description below, you will find the link for you to get a 3-day free trial and 3 months of Shopify for just $1 per month. So if you want to get this great deal, just click in the link below. If you want to get Ecomify Lite for free, you would have to use this link. So click the link below to get it for free. All the steps and instructions about how to download this theme and use it in your Shopify are here. Very easy to use. Just make sure you use this link first. Otherwise, you would have to pay for this theme. Now that we have uploaded the theme on our Shopify, let's go and customize it. So as you see, I have already made some changes to my homepage, and I will show you how to do it yourself. In general, your homepage won't get that much traffic. So if you send your potential customers through a Facebook ad on your product page, more than 90% plus of those people will either buy or leave your store. They won't check your homepage, but we still want it to be good enough for those that will check it out. So the setup for our homepage will be super simple. First, we will start with the announcement bar. So here you can have your unique selling points like free shipping, your offer, money back guarantee, etc. To do that, you would just have to click on it, and here you can change the text. For the link, you could link it to any page you want, or you just click X and have it blank. So people that will click here won't go anywhere and will stay here. Of course, if you don't want to have 2 announcements, you can delete one of those. Easy. Next, we will add our logo. So click here and just drag and drop the logo you made before. It's separate for desktop and mobile, so check both versions that it looks nice. For me, yep, I like it, so we are good to go from that. You can play around with all the settings here. Don't be afraid to click on things. That's a general recommendation. Don't be afraid to click on things. Anything you do, you can always click here and undo it and go back. The theme doesn't need a lot of changes. It's already set up as it should be. So here you would only need to add your logos and you are good to go, in my opinion. Next, let's change our banner image. Of course, the theme doesn't come with this picture, so let's change it. Just click on it, and here again, it's different from mobile and desktop. I chose 2 different ones because this one didn't look that good on mobile, and I didn't want to go on Canva and resize it, so I just picked a different one that looks good on mobile. Of course, for best results, you would go on Canva, resize it, and make it way better. So here it cuts out, like doesn't look nice. So you can do a better job. So here is how you change your banner picture. Of course, play with the opacity. You don't want it too bright, not too dark, of course. So around 0.5 or 0.6 is pretty good, so the text is visible. That's the most important thing here. Then the text, you can change it here. So the title, I went with something very simple: Get Cuddly with a Plushy Cuddle Muffs. And for the button, I made it not so salesy, so just discover the Plushy Cuddle Muffs. And for your button URL, of course, you will send them to your product page or your collection page. Other than that, almost everything is already good to go. Of course, you can change the button size, make it smaller. I like it like that. Yeah, again, click around, but everything is already pretty much set up. Before we go any lower, let's change our colors. To do that, we will click here, theme settings. So we will only change the primary and secondary colors. And I will use my brand color, so the one we chose before, the same with the logo. So as you can see, the buttons here, 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 everything will be this pink color. So we will have pink, white and black. That's all you need. Leave all the others as they are. After every change, click save so you don't lose your progression. Let's continue down further. So feature products, at the moment we only have one product. If you have a collection, you could add some products here, but right now we don't need it, so just click remove here. So here we have two sections with just picture and text. Don't need anything fancy, no big blocks of text, nobody's gonna read it. So let's make it nice and simple. I have already made some changes to the copy, but copywriting is not something we are gonna discuss in this section. So I just used ChatGPT, and the copy itself is not great. I wouldn't use it for my store, so definitely focus on your copy. But yeah, this is not the scope of this section. So I made some changes in the text, but for pictures I will just use a nice picture. So let's go here and paste it, just drag and drop, just like that. A beautiful picture and some copy. This is a product that doesn't need that much explanation. The pictures are gonna do the selling, but still focus on your copywriting, never hurts. And yeah, actually it may be most important than your actual design of the store. Again, next section, some copy. So you're gonna talk about the benefits of your products in the headline and some copy underneath. Let's change this one. So again, drag and drop a nice picture that you have already downloaded. Let's see how it looks. Yep, pretty nice. And of course you can play with the sizes like this. I think 1/3 looks better. Of course, you can do anything you want here, as you can see. So play around, but the theme is pretty good as it is. Maybe the only change I would do here is make it 1/3, make it a little bit smaller. And yeah, I didn't mention that to change the headline and the copy, you just click on the section, and then here is the headline that you can change. Of course, you can change the size of it, so make it bigger, smaller, but as we said before, every headline should be the same size. So this headline should be the same with this, and the text, which will be smaller, should be again the same as here too. And here you can change the copy for your description. The next section is your product section. So click here, choose your product. Right now we only have one product. Vendor, which is this text here, you don't need that, so unclick it. Then we have the text here, which will be taken from the text you inserted in your Shopify. So if you can check here, I have my product in Shopify and have this big block of text, so it will take all of this text and put it here, but you don't need all of this text because it doesn't even fit here and will cut out. So just edit it here and keep only one small part of it. If you go scroll a little bit down here, you can hide this buy now button if you want it to have only one, add to cart. You can change also the text of this button. Now it's learn more, and that's pretty good. So let's click save. Next we have some trust badges. So right now we have 3. You have free shipping, 100% money back guarantee, and secure checkout. You can change everything here. So if you want to change the icon, just click here. It will take you to this page. Choose your icon. So let's say whatever, let's choose a random one. Let's say this one. You will just have to copy the HTML and go here, copy and paste it here, and yeah, the icon will change. You can change the name of the badge here, so it's free shipping, you can change that. You can add a little small bit of text underneath. If you click here, icon blocks, you can add an item, so you could add a trust badge. I would suggest you go with 3 to 4 trust badges. It's more than enough. Now the only thing that's left is our footer. So in this section you don't need to change anything, it's already done. And here the only thing I can change is the logo, which you can do here. I removed the background of the logo, otherwise it would be a white box here and the logo inside, which would look ugly. It still doesn't look that great. So the only thing you should do is go on Canva and edit the cut to make it look better, as right now it looks weird. So you would need to play around with the colors, maybe switch pink to white, and that would look fine. In this text, which you can edit here, just have a unique selling point of your brand or just one sentence about the theme itself. So transform your online store with the best e-commerce theme on the market. So just one sentence about your brand, nothing fancy. The phone, you don't need to have a phone. So here we have a phone, you don't need that, you can delete it unless you have phone customer service, but you don't need that unless you are already a big brand. But this is a tutorial for beginners, so you definitely don't need a phone. About the email here, I would suggest you to go with a professional email. So you could use Gmail or Zoho, which gives you a free email. And that way you could have something like info or support@cuddlemuffs.com. This way it would look way better and professional. Also, let's delete this part, powered by Shopify. We don't need it. So here it is, just unclick it. And social icons, so these ones, your TikTok, your YouTube, your Facebook, your Instagram. You can, of course, if you have those pages, you can keep it and just link them. If you don't, just click here and hide them. But if you want, you can paste your Facebook URL, your Twitter, your Instagram, whatever you need, so people can go where they need to. And click save, of course. Lastly, let's sort out this part. So we would have to add our pages like privacy policy, shipping policy, etc., etc. To do that, you should go to your Shopify dashboard, click here online store, pages, and I have already added my privacy policy. So let's add one more just to show how it's done. For this example, let's add the shipping and delivery page. All the pages are gonna be in the cheat sheet, so don't worry about that. You will have everything there. So let's name it shipping and delivery. I will just paste everything from the cheat sheet. Easy to do. Just make sure that everything is correct. Add, of course, your brand name. Now that everything is ready, just click save. Let's go back and add another page. So the pages you should have here is FAQ, shipping and delivery, returns and refunds, privacy policy, contact, and terms of service. Just as we said, add page and just copy and paste it. And as we said before, also everything will be in the cheat sheet. Now that we have our pages ready, we should insert them in our menus. To do that, click on navigation and let's edit the main menu. Just click on it, and now the catalog one, we don't need that, so let's delete it. Home and contact are already ready, and let's add another one. So here, let's do our product. So here it is, long plush cuddle muff, add, save, and let's also do a tracking page. So track your order and just paste parcelapp.com, add, track your order, and let's add a link. So it's gonna be parcelapp.com, add, and save. That's it for the main menu. Just rearrange them and have your product above the contact. So it's gonna be home, your product, contact, and track your order. Now for the footer menu, just click on it. We don't need search, so just delete that. Add menu item. Let's see what we have. Go to pages, and we have the privacy policy. Add that. Another menu item. Pages, shipping and delivery. Add that. Save. I didn't make the other ones, but yeah, of course you're gonna make them and add them here, and you are good to go. As you can see, the pages already automatically have been added here. So I'm gonna delete this part, and I'm gonna rename this one because it's not only legal, but we also have the FAQ. I will rename it to help and info and click save. So the homepage is ready. As you can see, nothing complicated. Nice USP at the top, some nice pictures, good copy. Not my copy, you will do a better job. I think the copy I have added here is an example of what not to do in terms of copy. So Here my copywriting is beautiful and sounds nice, but that's not what we want. You don't need to have your copy sound beautiful. Actually, it should just connect your product to the benefit or the problem that people want to solve, essentially. So you want to make that connection and talk about things they care about. So we don't want beautiful copy, we need effective copy. So we have a section with picture and copy here, another one here, and your product, some trust badges, and your footer looks nice and neat. Now let's make the product page. This is where your potential customers will land and make decisions of buying or not buying. So of course we don't need my store here, so click here, don't need that. Share, we don't need that also, so here it is, click it. You have a nice picture. Of course we will add more pictures too, don't want to have only one picture. You have two CTA buttons, add to cart and buy it now. I prefer to have only one button, so I will click here and have only one. Shipping and returns, so just add your shipping policy. Details, so here you can have a bigger block of text about your product, and here the theme comes with a size chart, but of course we don't have a size chart, so you don't need that. So if you can go here, you can delete that. You can add a new block and do it whatever you think potential customers will find beneficial. So think about it if you need to add more or not. In my opinion, up to 4 is enough. You don't need more than 4. Here you have the trust badges, and of course pay attention to your offer. This is not the scope of this section, but you should have a strong offer. So right now it's just 50% off, but of course you could add a free gift or a free ebook, which this product is not suitable for a free ebook, but a free gift would be a very nice addition and would make your offer better. So if we scroll down, you don't need to change anything here. Just if you want to have more than 30 days money back guarantee, you can do that, but now it's 30 days, feel free to change it. Next we have a section with picture and text. Here again, simple image with a piece of text. I didn't put any thought in copywriting, as we said, so let's just add a nice picture here. Looks nice. We could make it of course a little bit smaller, play around with that, and yeah, it's the same as in the homepage. So on the right you have the option to change a lot of things like headline, text, the sizes. You can even add a button, which I didn't talk about in the homepage. So let's say buy now, and you can see it appearing here. Of course, you should connect it to whatever you want it to do. So you can send them to your cart page or straight to checkout. You should A/B test it to see what works better. But you could also skip the button altogether. You could add a sticky add to cart button, but we are not gonna talk about the sticky add to cart in this section. Below we have some testimonials. The easiest thing you can do is go on Amazon, find your product, find some nice reviews and just copy paste them here or edit them a little bit. Next we have an FAQ. Here we have generic ones like where do you ship from and how long will it take, but feel free to add more product specific questions and answers. So it's not so for a product that solves a problem, you should definitely add stuff like will it work for my problem, how fast will I see results, etc, etc. So the FAQ should answer the questions of your customers, and you should do your research about what people care about and what they ask for on Amazon, in the comments of the ads of your competitors. If you see people asking the same things and maybe your competitor haven't even addressed that in his FAQ, this is something you should do. So add the question that people keep asking and answer that in your FAQ. Lastly, we have another block with copy and a picture. So let's click here and let's choose another image. Let me see. Let's go with this one. Here is my image. I can make it smaller. I like that. Click save. And then we have customers also. And then we have customers also bought. I'm not a huge fan of disrupting the customer's journey. I want my customer to not be disrupted by anything. I want him to buy my product. Maybe later, when I'm at the scaling phase, I would add some complementary products, but especially in the beginning, I don't want anything to disrupt the journey of the customer. So let's delete that. And now we have a simple yet effective product page to make your first test. Now let's edit the cart page. This is a part that we don't need, so let's delete that and you are good to go. Of course, all the CTA buttons are the same color because the theme is made this way that you only need to change the colors as we showed earlier, and everything is ready to go. So the theme is perfect for beginners and more experienced people, but here we made beginner friendly page, very easy, very fast. Everything is already set up, so you have to make only minor changes here and there and you are good to go. Lastly, let's go and customize our checkout page. To do that, we click on theme settings, checkout, and we'll just add our logo here. So I'm gonna drag and drop my logo here. Now your checkout will have your logo on the top and look nice and branded. One thing I forgot to say is that I would like to delete this part. I don't think it adds to anything. It doesn't look that good. So just click on this section and click here, show breadcrumb, so it goes away. Now we just have to see that everything looks nice on mobile too. 90 to 95% of your traffic will be from mobile either way. So it's very important that your page looks amazing on mobile. If you did everything as we said, it should be nice and ready. So if we check our product page and scroll down, we have text, image, text, again some text here, testimonials, FAQ, image, and again some text. We don't want huge blocks of text because people don't like to read that much. So add some very nice pictures, high quality, and you're good to go. Now some notes. Focus on copywriting. No huge blocks of text and no fancy text. It should be easily readable by a kid. Use bullet points. Your copy should be relevant to your potential customers, so do your research on them on Amazon, forums, etc. And of course, use high quality pictures and videos. So now you have everything you need to build your store and test your product. Now let's talk about pricing. Of course, check what your competitors are selling the product for. You don't want to go much higher or much lower, but when you're first testing a product, I would suggest you to go as low as your margin allows, so you are sure that your product doesn't fail because of the price. One thing you should do is check your break-even ROAS. So go on ecommercementoring.com and go on the ROAS calculator. Of course, it will be in the cheat sheet below. And let's say I like to go with products that have a break-even ROAS of 1.4, 1.5 and below. What that means is that if I have a ROAS on Facebook ads over 1.5, I will make money. If I have a ROAS below that, so I want my break-even ROAS to be as low as possible because Facebook ads fluctuate. So one day you could get a ROAS of 2, let's say, the next day it could be a ROAS of 1. So you want to have your break-even ROAS as low as possible, so you're making money daily. So how do you calculate your break-even ROAS? For COGS, as it says here, cost of goods, is how much you will pay to get the product delivered to customers, including any additional fees. So essentially how much you are gonna pay your supplier for him to ship your product to your customer. So let's say that your product with the shipping is $10 and you want to sell it because you made your research and your competitors are selling it for around $50. That gives you a break-even ROAS of 1.3, which is great. So now you can go even lower while keeping your break-even ROAS low, just to make sure that pricing isn't an issue. Another thing is, if I go down to 30, let's say, I'm having a break-even ROAS 1.5, but my profit margin is 20. I'm not a fan of a profit margins of only $20. I would say to go with 30 and above. So that's another thing you should have to keep in mind. So to sum up, check what your competitors are doing. Don't go higher than that, and check your break-even ROAS and go as low as you can afford, just to be sure that price isn't the issue.
Hello guys, my name is Monazar and I joined the Ecom Kings mentoring team 3 years ago. I started off my dropshipping journey as a student of the Ecom King, If you scroll on the Ecom Kings YouTube videos way back, you'll see some case studies recorded with me. Since then, I was able to build multiple successful stores, create my own marketing agency in Switzerland, and join the e-commerce mentoring team. In this free course, I'll be covering the topics customer support, apps, and how to prepare your creatives. I hope you can enjoy and implement the content for your stores to have a successful 2024. Hello guys, in this section we're going to talk about how to prepare your creatives so you can use them for your paid ads. Before we start discussing creatives, we need to understand how social media platforms actually work. Like how do Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok and all the others work. The most important thing you need to understand is their main source of revenue is through paid ads. People just like you who spend money to get their users' attention. And the longer users stay on their app, the more social media platforms get paid. So in simple terms, this means the longer they can keep you on their app, the more money they make because they can show you more ads. So what does that mean for us as advertisers? It is super simple. Make good ads. The better the experience the user has, the more people will see your ad. Good ads means it keeps the user engaged and they stay on the platform. And if they engage with your ad, they also go to your website and they buy the product, which will be tracked by the pixels that you install on your store. And if someone goes to your store and actually buys the product, the social media platforms will consider that as a good ad. Bad ads mean that users get a bad experience with them. They don't engage with the ad, they skip them, or if they go to your website, they don't buy your product. And what that means to us is that when the social media platforms see that you have good ads, that their users are having a great experience with, they will try to push it to more people. So more people will stay on their platform, have a good experience, and in general have a great experience with the social media platform. And what that means to us as advertisers, that means that we will have low CPMs. So it will cost us less to reach 1,000 people on their platform, and we will not face any ad account bans. But if the social media platforms see that their users are having a bad experience with your ad, so they're skipping it or they're giving bad reviews on it or bad comments, or if they go to your website, they don't buy the product, they will make sure that they increase your CPM so it's more expensive for you to reach more people on their platform. And if the worst case scenario comes in, they will ban your ad account. So before we start talking about how to create ads and what images or videos to use, we need to understand who we are speaking to. We need to understand our target audience's needs and desires. A great book I can recommend you here is from Russell Brunson, .com Secrets, where he explains exactly how you can create your customer avatar and try to figure out what they need and desire. In my case, for example, I've been doing dropshipping now for the last 5 years. I discovered for myself that my ideal target audience is women above 45. No matter what product I tested, I always saw that women above 45 are engaging the most with my ads and also buying the most on my store. And this is why I created a customer avatar for myself of women above 45. And while I'm doing product research, I try to find products that fit my target audience the best. So while understanding who you're speaking to, you want to communicate how your offer or how your product can fulfill those needs in a clear, compelling, and persuasive way. And you can foreshadow them in what state the product can put them in. So if they're in a state of lack or need at the moment, you can show them how with the product they will be in a state of fulfillment or happiness. Here we can see the key parts that a good ad contains. And here we try to make use of psychology. So the first thing we want is an attention-grabbing hook. We want the first 1 to 3 seconds of the video to create a curiosity. It should keep the users engaged and make them want to watch the video for a longer time. A good ad also contains a compelling offer an offer that is so good people feel stupid saying no to. A good ad also contains a clear call to action. It shows them exactly what they need to do right now. So if it's click on the buy now button, or go to a specific website, or comment down below. It totally depends how your strategy is, but your ad needs to have a clear call to action. A good ad also contains a benefit-focused copy. It explains the main benefits of your product, and it also shows how it solves a major problem that a user might have. Great ads also contain social proof. So if you can embed a video or an image of a testimonial of a past client of yours, or show customer reviews on your store that help the user see the social proof so they can build trust with your brand and go to your store and complete the purchase. You can also make use of scarcity or urgency, where you emphasize the limited availability of your product or a limited time offer. So for example, where you say like, hey, we only have 10 products in stock or limited stock, or that you're giving an offer that is limited just for this day or for this week. For example, free shipping only this week, or buy one, get one free till the end of the month. So the user sees that there is an urgency, scarcity, that they need to act right now. Also super important are great visuals. Make sure that you use high quality videos and images that showcase your product. And also at the end, make sure that your video or ad contains an educational part and an entertaining part, so your user is not bored, and at the same time they're getting educated on how your product solves a specific issue in their life. So let's say you're doing product research and you're using a product research tool like Afterlib, and you come across a product that you find interesting. So now we have seen this product and we know that this could be something that we could test ourselves. But now comes the part where you need to find content for this product that you can use for your own advertisements. To get inspiration for content for your product, you can go on platforms like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, etc. and check the product if it's doing well or not. And an important thing we want to check too, is it just going viral or are people really interested in buying it? And we want to go and check out for comments like this. So we need this, where can I buy it? How much does it cost? Which is showing that people are actually interested in buying the product. So now if we jump to TikTok, we can see if you type in motion video frame, you can find the product. And you can also start seeing what kind of content is going viral and what marketing angle are people actually using for this product. So here you can see that the first video has 5.2 million views, and you can see that the video is targeted towards friendship. So you can see that there are two girls who are friends, and this advertiser, for example, is using the marketing angle of friendship. And here, let's see the video. So with this video, they are trying a different marketing angle where they're targeting, instead of friends, they're targeting people who just had their wedding. And now with this product, they can keep this memory forever in their home. So what I would suggest you to do is just scroll through TikTok, see what kind of video went viral, which marketing angle they were using, so you can get inspired and use something super similar. Another thing you can get inspired from is what kind of hooks are they using in their videos? How are they making the people watch their whole video? And here we also have two examples that we can watch together. The first one is exactly the same product, but they're saying, look what my best friend gave me before she left. This creates a curiosity and makes you ask, what did she leave before she left? And on the right side, you can see also another example where another woman is saying, I'm tired of gatekeeping this, you're welcome. So you're asking yourself, like, how did she do that? Let's have a look at both examples and see how they proceeded with their video. So here you can see, look what my best friend gave me before she left. And you can see that they shared memories together. And you can see that the video did pretty well, like over 500,000 views, which is something we could use ourselves also for inspiration. And here we can see the other example of the woman who was tired of gatekeeping. So here she's showing that this is her boyfriend. And what we can learn also from both of those videos is that great ads don't sell. They're not talking a lot about the features of the LED frame. They're not showing you how it works. They actually just show you the solution. Like if you want to keep great memories in a beautiful way at your home, this is how it's done. So now, after seeing videos that went super viral, and you see that there are multiple videos that are selling exactly the same product, it's natural that you ask yourself, is this product saturated? And the solution is, maybe this marketing angle is saturated, like couples, friendship, and everything involved with other human beings where you want to keep shared memories. But the solution to this problem, to test something else, is to simply try a different marketing angle, where I also have an example that I want to show you. So here you can see a perfect example of someone taking exactly the same product but targeting a completely new audience by choosing a different marketing angle for a product that went super viral. And here you can see that they took exactly the same product, but now they're targeting people who lost their pet and they want to keep memories of their pet at their home. I'm sure that this product did super well, because you can see that the view number is also super good, especially this one here. It did over 200,000 views, and this is with organic traffic. So if you do paid ads with such kind of product and a different marketing angle, I'm sure that you will do well. So here as a conclusion, whenever you think that the product is saturated, you can test the angle that your competitors are using in the beginning. But if you see that you're not getting the results that you're wishing for, I would highly suggest you to try the same product, but just with a different marketing angle if possible, because this will open up a completely new market for your product. Another important thing I wanted to share with you is the value equation. People spend money for value. If something doesn't have a value, people won't spend money for it. Something important that you need to add to your creative is communicating the value of your product. So with the motion frame example, we have seen that people who lost their pet, who want to keep this memory forever, they have a solution by using their product, which is valuable to pet owners who lost their pet. And how to come up with the value and how to communicate your value is by using the value equation, which comes up in the book 100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozi. If you haven't read that book already, I highly recommend you to do that. And here the equation says that every person has a dream outcome, a perceived likelihood of achievement with a specific product, and this will be divided by time delay times effort and sacrifice. This equation together equals value. The example that he shows in the book is comparing the fitness industry with the supplement industry and why the supplement industry is 3 times bigger as the fitness industry. The clients of both industries have the exact same dream outcome. They want to live a healthy life and to have a great body. Let's say they want to have a six-pack. The perceived likelihood of achievement of going to the gym and getting a six-pack is super high because you can see that multiple people have done it before and they have achieved getting a six-pack. Same with supplements. So if you take specific supplements, you know that your path to getting a six-pack is very likely. The big difference comes with the 2 factors that are below the line. Time delay. You know that if you want to get a six-pack and you're not in shape, it will take a lot of time to go to the gym, and you can achieve your six-pack within 2 to 3 years in an ideal case. And it also takes a lot of effort and sacrifice by having a strict diet. You have to lift heavy weights and you have to sacrifice things that you like doing, for example, eating sweets or drinking sodas. But what the supplement industry does, they tell you that, hey, if you take our supplements, it takes a couple of weeks, maximum month, and you will get to your dream outcome. And the effort and sacrifice is literally just taking a pill, and you don't have to sacrifice stuff. So they keep the time delay super low and the effort and sacrifice also super low. And for our math experts here, if anything is divided by something close to 0, equals to infinite. So this means it will be infinite value. But the higher the number below the equation line, the lower the outcome. So now how can we use this for our product? So after you've made your research about your audience, you start understanding their dream outcome. What do they want to achieve? And now when you show them your product, they will start thinking like, what is the perceived likelihood of achievement if I buy this product? And to increase this number, you can do that by having great customer reviews on your store and also nice testimonials that show that people have actually achieved their dream outcome by buying your product. For the time delay, you need to make sure that you have good suppliers that can ship the product at very good shipping times. And the effort and sacrifice should be that you have a super easy checkout process, clear call to action buttons that show their customers that they can just buy your product with a click. This is why Amazon is such a big brand, because they have their products, they have amazing reviews on their product pages. With Amazon Prime, you could literally get the product on the same day, and the effort and sacrifice is almost none. If your payment details are already installed on Amazon, you can buy a product with just a click. This is what we're trying to communicate on our ads, that a customer has a dream outcome, that with your product, it is super likely to achieve this dream outcome. It takes very short time and the effort and sacrifice is almost none. So now we need to get our content. If you don't have the product yourself, we need to use content that is already out there. For that, we can download videos from TikTok, from Facebook, or from Instagram. So if you're selling this product, for example, you can just click on the video, get the link, and then you can come to a website like ssstic.io and you just paste the link and click download. Then you can choose without watermark HD. And you can see that the video started downloading. Another way is to go to product research tools like Afterlib, for example, and just hit the 3 dots there and click download. Or if you find the video on the Facebook ad library, you can just right click it, save video, and then just change the video format to MP4. So now that we have downloaded some images from AliExpress, from Facebook, from TikTok, so we have enough content that we can start working with, we need to understand like what marketing angles can we use for this product? What use cases my customers have? And a great way to figure this out is just by going to Amazon, typing in your product. It doesn't have to be exactly the same product, but we want to go to the reviews and see what people are actually saying about the product, what problems they might be facing with the product, and what use cases they have for this product. So if we click, for example, on the first one, we can see that it has over 2,000 reviews. Looks similar to our product, but we can just click it and see what customers are saying. We scroll down to the review section, and this is exactly the stuff that we're looking for. So here you can see, I just bought these for a cold, rainy forecast for a football game. Love them. They kept my hands warm and dry throughout the 3 hours of light rain. That's exactly what we're looking for. Everybody else is selling this product, for example, for outdoor activities. But here we can see that you can also use waterproof gloves for football or watching football games if it's a cold and rainy day. Here in the comment below, you can see that it says, I bought these gloves for walking in the winter time and they are great. So here again, you have another marketing angle for the exact same product. The first one is using it for going to a football game, and the second customer is using it for walking in winter time. And why is that great inspiration for us? Because this way we can start working on our hook. And with your hook, you can target people for the specific marketing angle that you have selected. So let's say for the waterproof gloves, we have defined 3 marketing angles that we would like to target. First one could be people who love fishing in winter. Then another marketing angle could be people who love to do sports in winter outside. And the third one could be people who ride their bike to work or go with the bicycle to work. And now once you have identified those marketing angles, you can just go to websites like pexels.com where you can download stock image for the first 2 to 3 seconds of your video, addressing those people with a nice hook. For example, tired of frozen fingers while fishing, or for people who do outdoor sports, tired of having cold hands while running and not being able to use your phone, or for people who do activities in the snow, you can say that they can use your waterproof gloves that keep you warm at the same time. If you're struggling to create a storyline or to find ideas on how to structure your videos, we're living in a great time right now where you have useful AI tools like ChatGPT, where you can just type in your problem and it will find the solution for you. Let's do that together. So here on ChatGPT, you can see that I typed in, I'm selling waterproof gloves that keep your hands dry and warm. I need a script for a 20-second video targeted at people who love fishing. And then it will give you a nice script, like something like, attention fishing enthusiasts. Here we would use the stock image of someone actually fishing. And after the first 1 to 2 seconds, you immediately introduce your product. And then here you can see that ChatGPT suggests to say, introducing our premium waterproof gloves, the ultimate companion for your fishing expeditions. Stay dry and warm, no matter the weather. Our gloves are crafted for the avid angler in you. Unleash your passion without the worry of cold, wet hands. Order yours now and elevate your fishing experience. Don't miss the catch of a lifetime. And then you can give a clear call to action to your store. This just serves as an inspiration if you don't have any idea on how to structure your video. So now that you've downloaded all the content, all the clips, all the competitor videos, you surely have the question, can't I just use the videos I've just downloaded? Sure, you can use those videos. They're exactly the same that the competitors are using, but you need to understand that the algorithm is smart. It will know if you're providing the platform original content or if you're just copying the content of someone else. If you just want to validate the product and see if it's actually working or not, you can get started with ripped content, like content from other people, and validate the product and see if it's actually working or not. But as soon as you've validated the product, we highly recommend you to start creating your own content. You can also use content of competitors that is already out there and just make it better with everything that we've learned so far in this part of the free course. You can create a better hook, use a different marketing angle, improve the video, and give a better experience with an already existing video out there. And this is exactly what we're going to have a look at right now. So you can use a video editing software or Canva to use ads that are already out there and make them better. Here you can see that I'm using a video editing software called Camtasia. You can use CapCut, you can use Final Cut Pro, you can use any other app. It's just the one that I'm using the most myself. And here I would like to show you how I cut some videos together to make sure that we create a better ad out of an ad that is already existing out there. This is the ad that I have found one of our competitors is running. The ideal ratios for our ads is going to be like on the top left for our Facebook ad or a Facebook post. It's going to be a square video or image. And then you can also recreate your same ad for the story format that you can then edit on the Facebook Business Manager when you start running ads. So before editing your videos, make sure that you have the right ratios. Make sure that you type in 1080 pixels for the width and 1080 pixels for the height. So it's a perfect square. Previously, we have also talked about using a different marketing angle for your product. For this example, I've decided to target the fishing niche. So the only thing I've done is just I downloaded a stock video from Pexels.com by typing in fishing, and this is the video that I have found. We're just going to use the first 2 to 3 seconds to captivate our ideal customer's attention, and then we will just continue with the product video that we have. So if we start editing, we just want to use the first 3 seconds of this video, and that's it. Once you've picked the first 3 seconds, it should look like this. And then what we can do next is just add the ad video that we already had after the first video. Something I recommend you do is split the audio from the video so you can delete the audio sound from the video that you had. So this is how it will look like. And now if your video has a text below, something like this, and you don't want it to appear on your ad, you can just simply drag it down. Ideally, you will choose a video that doesn't have a text below or just use stock images and then make it disappear this way. So now if we check it, this is how our video will look like. Keeping the video just like that is a little bit boring. We will need a background sound, and it will be also amazing if we had a voiceover explaining our product. To create a nice voiceover with your own specified text for your niche, you can come to an AI tool called 11labs.io, where you can prepare a text using ChatGPT, edit it a little bit yourself, and create your own voiceover. Once you're logged in, you can then choose text to speech, choose the voice that you would like to work with. You can always test them here.
Courage is not the absence of fear, but simply moving on with dignity despite that fear.
You can choose another one with a different accent.
Government of the people, by the people, for the people shall not perish from the earth.
And if you're targeting the British market, for example, you can use a voiceover with a British accent.
The fox has many tricks, the hedgehog has but one, but that is the best of all.
Once you've chosen a voice that you like, you can just paste the text that you generated yourself here and make sure that you have a clear call to action at the end. For example, visit fishingtools.com today. That's just a website I made up. And then you can generate the voiceover. You can see that it is done with the generating. It takes 31 seconds, and let's listen to the voiceover that has been generated.
Attention fishing enthusiasts. Introducing our premium waterproof gloves, the ultimate companion for your fishing expeditions. Stay dry and warm, no matter the weather. Our gloves are crafted for the avid angler in you. Unleash your passion without the worry of cold, wet hands. Order yours now and elevate your fishing experience. Don't miss the catch of a lifetime. Visit fishingtools.com today.
If you're happy with that, you can just download it. So now if you've added the voiceover to your video, You can play around with the speed a little bit if you feel like your voiceover is talking too slow. I added, for example, a 1.2x on my voiceover, and then I just adjusted the length of the video to the length of the voiceover. And this is how it will look like if you have a voiceover over your video.
Attention fishing enthusiasts. Introducing our premium waterproof gloves, the ultimate companion for your fishing expeditions. Stay dry and warm, no matter the weather. Our gloves are crafted for the avid angler in you. Unleash your passion without the worry of cold, wet hands. Order yours now and elevate your fishing experience. Don't miss the catch of a lifetime. Visit fishingtools.com today.
So this is how it looked like. You can surely play a little bit with the videos, make sure that the clips that you're showing are matching the voiceover, the texts. You can also edit the text of the voiceover to make sure that it fits the video perfectly. But this video is just to show you what's possible, what you can do. You surely have to invest a little bit more time into that. The next thing I like to do is go to the website pixabay.com and just type in add music, and here you can download royalty-free songs that you can use for your advertisement. So I like the first one and I just hit download. After downloading the sound, I will add it to my video. Then you can just cut the length of the sound according to the length of your video and reduce the audio to around something between 10 to 15%. You can always adjust the sound. If it's too loud or too quiet, you can just make sure that it makes sense. Now in this example, it's too quiet. We can just go a little bit up, maybe to 30%.
Attention fishing enthusiasts. Introducing our premium waterproof gloves, the ultimate companion for your fishing expeditions. Stay dry and warm, no matter the weather.
So in my opinion, the sound matches the music now, and I'm ready to proceed to the next step with my video. You can export the video right now, and we'll use another AI tool to create some nice captions for our video. The next AI tool we're going to use to create captions is vid.io. I just want to upload my video and it should automatically create the captions on my video. To start, you can just click on new video and click on create project. The next thing you need to do is just upload the video that we've just created. Once you've done that, you can come to the left side and click on subtitles. Then here you can click on subtitle, choose the language your ad is in, English, and then you can choose automatic highlighting or not. Like this is how you can see that it highlights a specific word. I will select that, and if I don't like it, I can still edit it. And then once this is done, you can click create subtitles. Once vid.io is done, this is how your subtitles would look like.
Attention fishing enthusiasts. Introducing our premium waterproof gloves, the ultimate companion for your fishing expeditions. Stay dry and warm, no matter the weather. Our gloves are crafted for the avid angler in you. Unleash your passion without the worry of cold, wet hands. Order yours now and elevate your fishing experience. Don't miss the catch of a lifetime. Visit fishingtools.com today.
If there's any error or something that you don't like, you can just click on it, scroll down here, click on the error, and just remove it. And that's it. You also have the opportunity to change the style. You can choose another font, you can increase the size, you can add a background color. There are a lot of things that you can change. You can change it to bold, make it cursive, make it all bold. There are a lot of features that you have here, which is absolutely amazing. Once you're happy with your outcome, you can just click done and export the video. I would suggest you to use the premium function of vid.io, so you can remove the watermark here on the top right, or you can cut it out yourself. Let's have a look at our final product together.
Attention fishing enthusiasts. Introducing our premium waterproof gloves, the ultimate companion for your fishing expeditions. Stay dry and warm, no matter the weather. Our gloves are crafted for the avid angler in you. Unleash your passion without the worry of cold, wet hands. Order yours now and elevate your fishing experience. Don't miss the catch of a lifetime. Visit fishingtools.com today.
It's super nice to have captions to your videos, because a lot of people, especially if they scroll on Facebook or on Instagram, they don't activate the sound, so they just see the video. And if you have subtitles on it, they can then read the problem and the solution that you're offering to them. Now that we have finished the first video, you can try different marketing angles, you can try different hooks, you can try different product videos. there are a lot of things to split test and see which ad is actually performing the best. I would suggest you to create at least 3 marketing angles, and for each marketing angle, create 3 to 4 different videos, so you have more than 12 videos to test and see which one works the best. The next thing we need to have a look at together are image ads. To create image ads, you can use Canva to create them. To find good images, I like to go to AliExpress. You can contact the supplier, ask them if it's okay to use their images for ads. In most cases, that shouldn't be a problem. And to download the videos from AliExpress, you can just install a Chrome extension called AliSave. And once you've done that, you will see on the right side this button that helps you download the videos. It asks you if you want to download the main images, the variant images, the description images, or all of them. Once you've downloaded a variety of nice images, you can just come to Canva and upload them. One thing you can do with the images is just decrease their size a little bit so it's nicely centered and not overwhelmingly big. Then you can select the image and also edit the photo a little bit. You can add some effect, you can add a background color if you want to, but most importantly, you can play around with the brightness a little bit and make sure that the image looks good. So for this image, you can make it maybe a little bit more lighter. You can also add a little bit of stronger contrast so the image sticks out, and you can also play around with other features and see what makes your product image look the best. The waterproof gloves are a product that you can use and also advertise just with image ads. And if you just have image ads, there are different types of ads that you can create. One type of ad that you can create is just a simple image, just one image that you can download and add to your ads. Another type of ad that you can create is a GIF, by adding multiple product images together that are switching every second, and this way you can show your customers that you have different variants of the exact same product. To do that, you just have to upload the images that you want to use and create a GIF out of them on easygif.com. Here you can play around a little bit with the order of the images that you would like to show. Then you can edit the delay time to 100 and then click Make GIF. And then once it's done, you can just scroll down and see that this is the GIF that it created for you. The only thing you need to do now is just click Save. So far you have 2 types of ads. You have just a single image without any text on it, and the second one is a GIF that you can use for advertisement. A third type of ad that you can create is by using images that the supplier provides you. You can either use them as they are or just improve the copywriting on them. And if you want to change the copywriting on those images, you can do a very simple thing. It's just by adding a shape, choose exactly the same color of the background of this picture and just put it above the text that you would like to hide. You can do exactly the same with the other text that you have here on this product image. And now you can also add a text field. This is especially helpful if you have some nice images from competitors and you would like to target another country or another market in another language. So you can just use Canva to hide the text that were there before and add your text in the language that you prefer. So now we had a simple image without any background, without any text. We have a GIF that you can show to your customers, or you can have a product image that showcases specific features of your product. Another type of ads that is doing super well for me at the moment are meme ads. This is where you have an image, a simple product image, but you just add a text field here on top with a white background and add some emojis that talks about a specific pain point that you're solving for a customer. So in this example, I never have to worry about cold hands again. The last type of ad that I recommend you using are simple carousel ads. This is where you edit multiple pictures of your product, ideally multiple variants, and then just make sure that you download them all as separate images, and on your ad account, select the option carousel ads, where you can upload multiple cards, like multiple images with the description, so the customers can slide through them and choose their favorite variant. So here to sum up again, those are the types of ads that you can create only with images. A simple product image, you can create GIF ads, you can create an ad showcasing product features, you can create meme ads, and you can create carousel ads. One last type of ads that we haven't mentioned yet is how to create retargeting ads using images. Retargeting ads are used for people who already came to your store, but they didn't complete the purchase. And if they didn't complete the purchase, they might have an objection why they didn't so. In most cases, it's the price. They may think that your product is too expensive, or if you're charging shipping, they didn't complete the purchase because you're charging for shipping. And for that, we can also create a simple image ad addressing this objection and give the customer a discount code or a special offer that brings them back to our store to complete the purchase. To do that, we can just go back again to Canva to create such a retargeting ad. For a retargeting ad, especially if the price was an issue, you can create something as simple as this. Just again, add a nice product image and add here a text field where you say, use Save 5 and get $5 off only today, so you also have a sense of urgency. Again, with retargeting ads, you can test different offers, different discounts, different tactics that get your potential customers back to the store to complete the purchase. On this image, for example, you also have enough room to add a nice text here, talking again about the features of the product and the problem that you're solving for your clients. This is it for the ad section. I hope that you enjoyed it. So guys, once you create a Shopify account and you import your product to your store, we need to start installing apps. The first app that we're going to install is going to be Klaviyo. To add apps, you can just click here on apps and you can see that Klaviyo is already suggested here, so you can click on it and this will take you to the App Store to install Klaviyo. The next thing we need to do is just click install and here on the top right, click install app. If you don't have an account yet, you can register on Klaviyo. And if you already have one, you can just click. Once you're logged in, this is how your Klaviyo will look like. The first thing we want to do is to create a sign-up form. This is the pop-up that comes up immediately when you visit a store. The idea with the sign-up form is to collect customer emails and reward them with a discount. The more emails we have, the more potential customers we have that we could target with an email marketing campaign in the future. To create the sign-up form, just click here on the left side on sign-up forms, and here you have different designs that you can choose from. You can scroll down and check which one you like the most, and once you find one that you like, you can just select it. For me, this one looks pretty cool, and I'll select this one. For the name, you can keep it subscribe for coupon, and email subscriber list, we want to add them to the newsletter. Once you've selected those, you can click create form. Here we can customize the pop-up how it should look like. We can change the image, we can change the texts, and we can also change the colors of the buttons. Here you can decide for yourself if you want to give a percentage discount or a dollar discount. In my opinion, dollar discounts work a little bit better. This means instead of giving your customers 10% off, you give them a coupon of $5 or $10. Depending on your profit margins. To change that, we can just click on it here and here change instead of $10, you can just type in $5. If you've changed it here, you have to change it on the button too. So you just click on the button here, scroll down a little bit, and here you can see the button text. And instead of 10% off, we're giving them $5 off. If you want to change the logo or change the image here, you just have to click on it, click on replace, and then upload your image. If you want to change the color of the button, you can just again click on the button and select the color that you want here. If you're happy with how your pop-up looks, we can go to the success page. So once someone adds the email and clicks on get $5 off, we want to lead them to this page here. So you can add the titles, for example, great decision, use coupon for, now instead of $10, again, we're giving them $5 off. And then here you add a coupon code that you're going to create. We could call it, for example, save 5. And once you add this code here, we need to make sure to go back to Shopify, click on discounts, click create discount, and then here you choose amount of products or amount of orders. You can give them like $5 off the whole order, and then you can call the discount code save 5, and then here instead of percentage you choose fixed amount and choose 5. Then you can limit the use to one per customer, and if you're happy with all the other settings, you can click save discount. So now you know if someone comes to the store and wants to buy a product and enters this discount code save 5, they will get $5 off, and at the same time you've collected their email. Even if they didn't complete the purchase. Once you're happy with all of this, you can click on publish. And now you can see that the pop-up is live. This means if someone comes to your store right now, they will see this pop-up. Once you're done with it, you can click exit. The next thing we want to do is to send emails for the people who just signed up using the pop-up. To do that, we can click flows, and then here you can see that there is a welcome series, and this is the one that we want to get started with. Here you can see, given that we added on the pop-up that we want to add the leads to the newsletter list, here you can see the main trigger to send an email is when someone subscribes to the newsletter. Once we're happy with this list, we can just click next. Here again, we can remind them of their coupon if they forgot it, and we'll send the coupon again to everybody who newly signed up. Here you have the opportunity to use a unique coupon code for everyone, but given that we already chose one, we can use a static coupon code, and then we type in the one that we already created, say 5, and then here we can type in $5 off. Once you've done that, you can just click continue. Now we want to edit those emails. You can find all those templates in the free dropshipping cheat sheet. And to edit this email, the only thing we need to do is just click on the 3 dots and click edit. Once you reach this page, you can go to the cheat sheet and find the data that you need to type in here on this email. For the name, you can leave the welcome email coupon, but for the subject line, you can paste in a welcome gift for you, and the preview text is $5 off, store-wide, last 3 days. For the sender name, you can type in Paul at your store name, and for the sender email address, you can type in support at yourstorename.com once you've created an email address for your business. To edit the template, you can just click on the arrow here and change the template if you want to choose a different template, or you can edit the one that is already pre-selected for you. I always like to create my own one, and that's why let's click change template, and here click on drag and drop. Here you have a variety of templates that you can choose from. You can just scroll down and choose the one that you like the most. I really like this template, and to start editing it, you can just click on the template and click on use template. Once you've done that, the first thing we want to edit is changing the logo. To do that, you can just click on the header bar, and off the left side, click on replace and upload your logo. Once you've uploaded your logo, you can play around here with the sizing of your logo and make sure that it looks good. And once you're happy, you can just scroll down a little bit and replace this image here with your product image. Same process here again, just click on replace and upload your product image. Once you've done that, you can just scroll further down, and there you can start editing the text. You can edit those headlines as you wish, and for the main text, you can go to the cheat sheet that we have prepared for you and just copy paste in the text. Once you've done that, your email will look like this, and you should start editing it with the data according to your store. Wherever there is a blank space here, you have to type in the information that suits your store the best. Here where it says discount code, you have to type in the discount code that you've created. In our case, for example, save 5. Here you can add a link to your product page again. And down here you add the name of your customer store representative, and here you can also add in some information about the reviews that you already have on your store, and if you don't, you can just delete this section. To edit the button, you can just click on the button, change the title, and here you can type in the URL, and down here you can also add links to your social media accounts if you have some. If you don't, I recommend you just to delete this section, and down here you can also type in the informations that you want your customers to be able to see. Once you're happy with the setup of your email, you can just click here on Manage Template and click Save as Template. So we don't have to change the design every single time. For the future emails, we can just choose our edited template and just edit the content inside. So you can click Save as Template, and then you just give it a name. I'll give it the name Free Course 2024. Once you're done with all of that, you can click on Save. Here you can again preview your email and make sure that everything is looking good. And once you're happy, you can click Done. The next thing we want to do is just click on the email again and make sure that we turn Smart Sending off and turn UTM tracking on. And once you've done that, you can change the send status from draft to live and click Done. After setting up our first email, we want to make sure that we send our email list a few of follow-up emails after a day and after 2 days. To do that, you can just add a time delay here after the first email and then you can set the delay for 1 day. So it will automatically send the next email 1 day after the first one. Once you've done that, just click save, and here you'll see that it will wait 1 day. And to speed up the process a little bit with the emails, you can just clone the first one and drag it below the 1 day time delay. Once you've done that, we need to start editing this email too. So you can again click on the 3 dots and click on edit. Again, for this email, you can find everything on the cheat sheet. So you just copy the subject line from the cheat sheet and the preview text. Once you've done that, the subject line will say passing over our welcome gift, and the preview text will say $5 off store-wide, and this time only 48 hours left. Now the next step is again to edit the email. So this time, instead of changing the template, you can just immediately click on edit email, scroll down, edit the titles here according to your store and according to the offer that you're currently giving, and make sure that you edit the text with the text that we have prepared for you in the cheat sheet. Once you've done that, your email will look like this. And again, where there are like gaps, you have to fill in those gaps with the information of your store. Don't forget to type in your discount code here. You can even highlight it with a background color. So for example, with the green color now, so the customer sees exactly that the discount code is here and that it's valid only until tomorrow. And at the end, you type in again the signature of your customer support representative. Once you've done that, you can again click save. And once you return back to the flow, you can set the email from manual to live, and you will see that UTM tracking is already on and smart sending is off. We will do this one last time, like we're sending 3 reminders and 3 welcome emails to our customers. So here again, you can clone the 1 day delay, put it below the second email, and this time duplicate the second email and put it below the 1 day delay. This time again, click on edit and get the new information from our cheat sheet. Once you've edited the subject line and the preview text with the new one for the third email, you can again click on edit email, scroll down and type in the email template that we've prepared for you in the cheat sheet. So here you can see that we're saying, hey, and then it will automatically take the first name of our client. The $5 discount vanishes in a few hours. Can't help it. The stock's selling out like crazy. Get shopping already. Flaunt without any guilt. Use code, and then here you type in the discount code at checkout. Cheers. And then again, the signature of your customer support representative. Once you've done that, you can click on save on the top right and return to the flow. The last thing we need to do now for our welcome emails is just set this email from manual to live, and that's it for our welcome emails. The next thing we need to do is just hit exit. So now you can see that we have an email welcome series with discount live. So whenever someone signs up now through the pop-up form to our newsletter, they will automatically get 3 emails. The next flow that we want to prepare is the abandoned cart flow. This means whenever someone adds a product to cart, types in all their information but doesn't complete the purchase, we want to send them emails reminding them to complete their purchase. And as you can see here, every 7 out of 10 carts are abandoned. So if we're already spending money on ads to get people to our store, we want to make sure that we retarget them with abandoned cart emails, reminding them to complete their purchase and improve our conversion rates. To start with the flow, you can just click here on Get Started and it will take you here to this flow. You can see the trigger is when someone reaches the checkout but doesn't complete the purchase. Again, for those emails, we have prepared every template for you in the free cheat sheet. So you can just go to the cheat sheet and get inspired by the content there. For the first email, we're not going to wait 4 hours, but we're going to wait 15 minutes. So you can just change it here from 0 hours and 15 minutes and click on save. To edit the first email, you can again click on the 3 dots and hit edit. So for the name, it's going to be abandoned cart email 1. Then the subject line, as in the cheat sheet, still thinking it over. And for the subject line, you can again copy paste the text that we have prepared in the cheat sheet, and the preview text exactly the same. Sender name, you type in the name of your customer support representative, and the sender email address is the email address of your store. Now again, instead of doing all the templates again from scratch, you can just click on the arrow here and click change template. Use drag and drop And now instead of doing all the work from the beginning, you can just click on Saved Templates and choose the one that we just created. Again, here you'll see everything that we've prepared before. And now the only thing you need to do is again edit the text and edit the titles according to your store. Once you've pasted in the text from the cheat sheet, you can again go to all the open spots here and make sure that you fill those gaps with the information that suits your store the best. Add your signature, and after you add your signature, you can again here type in the link of your product page and change the text of the button. For example, go back to store. Once you're happy with the setup, you can again click save. Here you can review your email again, and if everything's good, you can go back to the flows. Now again, click on the email, make sure that on the left side you turn Smart Sending off and turn UTM tracking on. Click back, change the send status from draft to live and click done. We want to send our second email after 4 hours, so you change it from 20 hours to 4 hours and click save. And now you can delete this second email since we already have all the setup done for the first one, so we can just clone the first email. So you can delete the second one and just clone this one and put it below the time delay. And again, to edit this email, click on the 3 dots and click edit. For a better overview, you can also change the email name. So instead of a copy of abandoned cart, you can change it to email 2. And now you go back to the cheat sheet and you paste in the subject line and the preview text. Once you've pasted in the subject line and the preview text, you can click again on edit email. Here again, you can scroll down, edit those 2 titles according to your store, and go back to the cheat sheet and replace the text with the text of the second email. Make sure you read the text and adjust it according to your store. Here you can see that in the second email, we're emphasizing a discount that we're giving our customers that they can use on the checkout. Make sure that you create this discount code if you're using a new one and that you're typing it in here so the customer sees exactly what the discount code they're going to be able to use on the checkout to save, in my example here, $5, and this code here will take them directly back to the checkout page. Make sure again to add the signature, and once everything is good, you can click save. Once you're happy with the setup, you can just click done. And again, change the status from manual to live. We're going to be sending them a third abandoned cart emails, and this time after 24 hours. To add the delay, you can just again clone the previous one, put it below the second email and change it from 4 hours to 24 hours. And then click save. And for the email, you can again clone the second one and place it below the time delay. To edit this email again, click on the 3 dots and hit edit. Make sure that you upgrade the information on the subject line and the preview text with the information that we provided you in the cheat sheet. And once you've done that, you can again edit the email. Scroll down, again change the titles according to your store and edit the text. Once you've done that, make sure again to add the discount that you're offering your customers. If it's a $5 discount or a $10 discount, make sure to add the discount code. Here you can also track your tracking policy and your contact details, so they can just click on the link and go to your policy pages or to your contact page. And then at the end again, add your signature. And once you're happy with the setup, you can again click save and return back to the flow. Again, make sure that you set the email from manual to live. And once you've done that, you're already done with your abandoned cart emails. Now, once you start getting traffic to your store and you see that you're sending out a couple of emails, you can analyze the data and check if your abandoned cart emails are actually providing you the results that you're looking for. If yes, you can leave the emails as they are. And if not, I would play around with the discount codes that you're giving them or change the copywriting a little bit according to your product to improve your conversion rate and make sure that your emails are getting your potential customers back to your store. Same with running ads. Your emails need constant work, like you need to upgrade them, improve them, and see which strategy works the best for you. The last email flow that we need to create is the customer thank you flow. As you can see here in the title, post-purchase emails see over 60% open rates on average. So here we're trying to get our already existing customers to come back to our store and buy another product. To start this flow, the only thing you need to do is click Get Started. As you can see here, the trigger is when someone places an order on our store, we'll wait 1 day, And then here, if they have placed an order over 1, you can start editing this email here, again by clicking on the 3 dots and click edit. After choosing the template that we've already prepared, you can again fill in this information according to your store. You can again find all the information that you need for this template in our cheat sheet. Once you've edited the information here, writing down the subject line, our thank you gift for you, and the preview text as 15% off store-wide last 3 days, you can start editing the email. Here again, the only thing you need to do is just to scroll down, choose a title fitting your store, and then just replace the text with the text that we've prepared for you in the cheat sheet. Once you've pasted in the text, you can see that it says hey, and then it takes the first name of our client. You put your faith in us, you liked our product and you purchased them. It means a lot to us. We have a custom of thanking our Rockstar customers with a gift. Here's a 15% discount on your next cart. Pick from among our legendary, and then you can here paste in the other products that you're selling on your store. Use, and then you create a discount code like SAVE15 as we've learned before in the discount section. Make sure that you type in the discount code here and highlight it, and then it says during checkout, by the way, your order is packed and on its way. Keep your love for us intact. We'll do whatever it takes to retain your trust. Cheers. And then you add the signature of your customer support representative. Once you've filled in all the information according to your store, make sure to click save and then return to the flow. Once you're back here, make sure to click on the email and turn smart sending off and turn UTM tracking on and change from draft to live. And this is it for our Klaviyo setup. Now you can see that we have automated emails for welcoming people to our store, reminding people of their abandoned cart, and also making sure that we have a post-purchase flow that sends automatic emails to get our clients back to our store and complete another purchase. On the left side, on analytics and dashboards, make sure to analyze the data regularly to see if your emails are performing well or not. If they are, well done, but if not, make sure to edit your emails. Make sure that you add other discounts, other copywriting according to your store, and also get the habit of continuous improvements to make sure that you are as successful as possible. That's it for Klaviyo. Let's jump to the next app. Having attractive offers on your store is one of the key components for success in dropshipping. After successfully getting traffic to our store, it is super important to offer attractive offers to our customers to stand out in a very competitive market. The next app we recommend you installing is BundleBear. BundleBear gives you the opportunity to offer product bundles, volume discounts, and quantity breaks for your customers. A new feature that they have added to their app is that you can offer free gifts to a product that you're already selling. Again, the only thing we need to do here is click install. And here again, click install app. Once the app is installed, we'll click on create an offer. As you can see here, you have also a step-by-step guide that you can watch, and down here you can see the different options that they have. So you can create a bundle. So for example, if you're selling 2 different products or multiple products and you want to bundle them together and give them a discount, this is the offer type to select. If you have one product that you could sell multiple times to a client, then I'd recommend you to use volume discount. So for example, if a customer wants to buy 3 and then you give them 20% off, you can also choose mix and match. If for example, customers add multiple different products on your store to cart and then you give them a special discount. And cart goal is, for example, if you're telling your customers that you're offering free shipping after a cart value of $50. The offer type I'm using the most is volume discount, and to create this one you just have to select it and click it. Once you select the offer type, the first thing you can select is, do you want to offer this discount for all the products that you have on your store, or do you want to select specific products? Given that I have a 1 product store on this example, I'll select all products, and you can see that on the right side it will show the product name. For example, now magnetic friendship necklace, and then it will show you how it will look on your store if you activate it the way it is. The first thing you can edit is the offer header, so you can leave it as it is, buy more and save, or you can go much more specific according to your product. You can say something like buy multiple necklaces and save. And then once you edit it here, you can see that on the preview of the app. Here you can start playing around with the offers. So for example, how many items do they have to buy and what kind of discount are you giving? You can also select between percentage discount or dollar discount, where you can say how much they can save directly. You can edit those options as you wish. You can also remove some options if you want to give only one offer. So for example, just buy 2 and save 10%. And you can also add multiple options if your product allows selling multiple variants of it. If you scroll further down, you can see that we have advanced settings. You can also choose which offer should be pre-selected once a client lands on your product page. So for example, if we change it to option 2, you can see that on the right side, it will always pre-select the second option and showing that this is the most interesting one. You can also add a custom badge to the second, third, or first option as you wish, and you can call it something like popular, so your customer knows that most people buy the second offer. Once you've done that, you can just click save and activate. To add the app to your theme, the only thing you need to do is go to the editing page of your store, go to the default product page, click on the left side on add block, and then Bundle Bear offer should appear. Then you can place the Bundle Bear block below the buy buttons and make sure that you go to app embeds and turn Bundle Bear on. Once you've done that, you will see that the app embed will show here, and then you can click save. Once the offer is active, you can see that you can activate it here or turn it off for testing reasons. And if you want to edit the design, like the colors, you can just come to the design tab and change everything according to your preferences. So here you can change the font, you can change the text color, you can also change the alignment. If you scroll further down, you can also change the button color. You can change every text that you want, especially if you're running ads in a non-English speaking country. So this is where you can edit all the features of this app. Once you're happy with all your edits, always make sure to click save on the bottom right. This is it for how to create attractive offers with Bundle Bear. Let's move on to the next app. To build trust with your customers and improve your conversion rate, you need to have social proof. People need to see other persons who have already purchased your product and had great experiences with it to facilitate their decision to buy your product. One of the easiest ways to import reviews from AliExpress to your store is by using Luke's Reviews. The only thing you need to do here to install the app is again click on install and click on install app. Here I'd recommend you to choose the beginner plan and again click here take beginner instead. Once you're more advanced, you can then choose the advanced option and here click approve. Once the app is installed, you can just follow the instructions. So here we can click continue, then click on add Luke's to your theme. For that, again, you can go to the app embeds and just turn Luke's on. Make sure to save and go back to the app and click continue. Then here we are going to add the product review widget. To do that, again, you can click on add block and choose product reviews widget. This one I like to place below the description. After that, you can also add the rating widget, and this one I like to place below the product title. So it would look like this. Always make sure to save and then go back to the app and follow the steps. Here you can also edit the color of your stars according to your branding. And once you've done that, you can click continue. Here you can also set up when they should ask for reviews. I always do that after 21 days. Here you can also offer a discount for submitting a photo or video reviews, which could be very helpful for your brand. You can choose what kind of discount you would like to offer your customers. And here you can also set up your referral program. Make sure to choose discounts that make sense for you. So this is the discount that will be provided to their friends if they share the link with someone, so they can save 10% on your store. And the person who successfully brought a client to your store will be getting $5. Here you can also choose to select this display after a purchase or not, and it will look like this on the right side. So if someone purchases a product, they know that they can use this discount code and share it with friends so they can save 10% on your store, and that they will get a $5 reward for each successful purchase that they make. You can also display the referral widget on your store, so you can decide whether you want to show that or not. And once you've done that, you can just click on continue. And once you reach this page, you can click on import reviews now. If you're using Google Chrome, this process will be super simple. So the only thing you need to do is just drag this import to Loox to your bookmarks. So it looks like this. Then you can go to AliExpress and search your product. Once you've found your product, you can just scroll down and check out the customer reviews section. And you can see then the reviews down below here. And if they're looking good in your opinion, you can just click on the bookmark that we've just saved, select the product that you want to add the reviews for, and then you can choose 4 stars and up. You can also choose the country where the review should be from. You can translate all the reviews automatically to English. You can also choose only reviews with photos or the most recent reviews. But now for testing reasons, we can just click on preview and import, and then it will show you some reviews. And now you can decide if you want to import them to your store or reject them. So for example, this one is super boring, so it's just saying amazing. You can click on reject. This review, for example, goes much more into detail and shares actual images. And if you're happy with the review, you can just click on import. This one is also nice, and then you can click import also. Once you have more than 20 reviews, you can just click on finish importing. Then this message will appear, import completed, and then you can go back to your store. So far we have imported just 2 reviews, but this is how it would look like on your store. 2 reviews, 5-star rating. You can also delete the reviews that you don't want. Like you can just click on the 3 dots and then choose delete review. You can also go to display reviews and see the different variants or the different design options that you have to display the reviews on your store by just adding the widgets that we have added before. And if you want to import more reviews, you can just go back to AliExpress and click on the bookmark import to Loox to add more reviews. This is it for how to import reviews to your store. And let's move on to the next app. The last app that we need to install is Hexstim, Ultimate Sales Boost. Super important to have attractive offers, but adding a sense of urgency to your store can also increase your conversion rate and helps combating delaying the purchasing decisions of your clients. Adding a sense of urgency means showing that you're low on stock, that your offer is ending soon, or a countdown timer. To install this app, the only thing you need to do is click install. And then on the top right, click install app. Once you've installed the app, you can see the different ways on how to add scarcity to your product page. You can see that there is a sales sticker that you can add. You can see that there is an advanced inventory countdown so that it shows, for example, that you have only 10 left. You have also a get it buy timer that shows exactly when, if a customer buys the product now, by what date they can expect it to arrive at their place. You can also add a cart timer that shows for how long the product will be reserved for them if they complete the purchase within a specific time. Or you can add trust badges, just like on this example here. For this example, let's select the advanced inventory countdown. So to install this one, you can just click on select template. You can give it a campaign name. Then you can use the sales countdown timer. Then you can choose the amount of minutes that you would like to show. So for example, 3 minutes. You can edit the colors. You can also edit the timer style, how it should look on your store. And once you're happy with all the settings, you can just click on the top right on save. So those are the most essential app, in our opinion, that you need to install to your store. This is it for the app section, and I'll see you in the next section. Hello guys, in this section we'll be discussing the importance of having great customer support. Having great customer support is a fundamental part of your success. A lot of clients reach out before they buy a product to get their questions answered, and especially if they complete the purchase, you have to have great customer support so you have no more chargebacks, no more complaints, no more bad reviews, and no more angry customers. Here are 6 reasons why having great customer support is a game changer for your store. Number 1 is customer retention. If customers have a great experience with your store, they get their questions answered, and they can start long-lasting trust with your store, they will come back again and buy other products. A second thing that could happen is that they even recommend your store to other people, so it will be positive word of mouth marketing for you, where you'll be making sales without investing $1 into advertising. Another important thing is your brand reputation. Having great customer support will immensely help your brand's reputation as a reliable and trustworthy brand. Number 4 is it will reduce returns and refunds. If your customers don't get responses to their questions and they don't feel heard by the brand, they will return the product or even issue refunds on their payment providers, which will hurt your success in the long run. Another important factor is that you will differentiate yourself in a very competitive market. If people get their questions answered, if they can reach out to you with any inquiries and they get fast responses, they are more likely to complete the purchase on your store instead of somewhere else. And last but not least is also that you will get very constructive customer feedback and ideas for improvement that will help you get your brand to the next level. The main question in the beginning is, should I outsource customer support? In the beginning, we really recommend you to get some experiences yourself first. You need to handle some client inquiries yourself so you know what are the most common questions that you're getting and what are the most common problems that your customers are facing with your store. In the beginning, this will help you improve your store, improve your systems, your logistics, and also figure out who your ideal customer is. And then once you have all this information and you feel like doing customer support is taking too much time and energy that you could invest in something more productive, at this point, we recommend you to hire people to take this task away from you. To hire virtual assistants, we recommend you to go to places like Fiverr or Upwork, test different virtual assistants, and then give them access to your emails so they can handle the customer inquiries for you. We have prepared templates for you to handle a variety of common situations that you might face with your customers that will help you save up some time replying to customer emails. Let's have a look at those templates together. So here you can see we have prepared a table of contents for you so you can check the different scenarios that you might face and how to respond to them. We'll be going through the scenarios 1 to 4 together here, but you can find the rest of all the scenarios in the cheat sheet. So the first scenario that you might face is when your customer's order is not shipped and your customer is asking you where his package is. So yeah, this is the single most common request you're going to have to address on a daily basis. A lot of customers will ask you where their package is since they are used to 1 or 2 day shipping. It's super important to answer your customer's question super fast, otherwise they will get stressed and will feel bad about your brand and issue a refund in the worst case. A nice way to answer to this inquiry is to say hi and then you add the first name of your customer and then to add the first name of the person who wrote the email. You say, thanks for the message, happy to help. Taking a look at your order, it appears that it is currently being processed and should be shipped out shortly. Once shipped, you will receive an email confirmation along with a tracking link to keep an eye out for your order. On average, our orders take 10 to 20 days to arrive at their final destination after being shipped. Hope this helps. Please let me know if you have any other questions or concerns. Warm regards, and then you add the customer support representative's name and then his position on your store. So this will be a way on how you can answer an email, and you can literally just copy paste this to your emails and add it as a template or give it to your virtual assistants so they can answer to emails like this super fast. Another scenario that you could face is, for example, if a customer asks where their package is and you've already shipped the product and they already have a tracking number, you could reply like, hi, and then you add your prospect's name and then you say, thanks for the message, happy to help. I have checked your tracking information and it states that your order has been shipped out on, then you can put the date where the order has been shipped. You can also, as seen below here, add a website where they can track their order. You can also send them the tracking number, and yeah, again, you can just use this template, copy paste it and give it to your customers. Another common scenario that you can face is when your customer's order has been shipped, but they're saying it did not. Again, you can send them the tracking number and reminding them that they can check their junk or spam folder for the confirmation email with their tracking number, and you can also send them a screenshot confirming that you have shipped out the product with the tracking number. Again, you can adjust those templates according to your product, according to your store, but the idea is that you don't lose too much time replying back to common emails. And whenever you feel like you need inspiration or you need help replying to an email, just go back to the cheat sheet and see which type of email suits your situation the best. Another common scenario that you can face is that the customer's order has been shipped, but the customer is angry because of the long shipping times. There you can say something like, hey, and then you add the customer name. Thanks for the message, happy to help. I'm sorry to hear that you have not received your package, although we do our best to ensure that every order is processed and shipped in a timely fashion. Sometimes unexpected delays can occur. Taking a look at your order, it appears that the order is currently, and then you add the status that you can see where it's currently at. That being said, we take full responsibility for the delivery of our packages, and in the event that the package is lost in transit, we will offer you a free reship or a full refund. I apologize for any inconvenience you might have experienced, and thank you for your patience in this matter as we sort things out. Hope this helps. Please let me know if you have any other questions or concerns. This way your customer will feel like that you're interacting with them, you're concerned about their package, and in our experience, this will lower tensions between you and your customer, and giving your customer the feeling that they are heard will reduce issues for you in the future. Again, make sure that you go through all those templates and reply on time to improve your store's performance and also to reduce issues with your customers. This is it for the customer support section, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Meta Ads or Facebook Ads module of 2024. My name is Suraj, and I'll be going through a complete step-by-step guide on how to set up and run your Facebook ads effectively. Here is a quick overview of what we are going to cover. First is Meta Business Manager setup. Then we'll see how to create business assets like Facebook page, Instagram business account, ad account, pixel, and how you can connect them properly with your Meta Business Manager. Then we'll see how to create your ad account and how to have a proper ad account setup. And then we'll cover setting up columns. Then we'll jump on testing strategy. And in this, we'll see how to test your product efficiently, your first product testing campaign. Then we'll see how you can analyze the results of your first campaign. And from there, we'll cover the scaling strategy. First of all, go to business.facebook.com. And here you will click on create an account. But first, you need to log in to your Facebook account, right? Personal account. Click on create an account. Here you see some information that you need to fill. Here in your business and account name, this is the business name or the business suite or business manager name that you want to give. So in this case, there are two situations. Number one, if you already have a business, a registered business, or if you don't have a business, right? Normally, this is the second case is for the beginners, right? So in case if you don't have any business registered, then you can use your Shopify store name right now, okay? But the recommended approach is to have a registered business, and then you can use that business name over here, okay? Then you can enter your name and your business email address. Here you can use either your Shopify email address, but I would recommend using a business email address or a normal email address that you normally use, okay? So that you don't forget, because you will get verification codes and OTP in this email. Once you fill this information, click on submit, and this will create a business manager for you. Once you have created your business manager, it will look something like this, Business Meta Suite, okay? So the first thing that we have to do now is click on settings, scroll down to the bottom, click on business settings. So this is the traditional look of your business manager setting, okay? So what you have to do is you have to go down, click on business info. Again, if you're a registered business, then you should add your business detail over here. For example, legal business name, address, business phone number, website, and then if you have a text ID, you can add it, okay? The other option is to verify your business manager, okay? So with this option, if you click on view details, you can also see the option of verification. So if you click on view details, you will see an option to verify your business as well. It is highly recommended that if you have a registered business and if you have business details, you can fill out this information and your business will be verified. With the help of this, there are higher chances that your ad account will not get banned or get restricted. So this will help you to run ads smoothly. And if you go down, I would recommend to turn on this two-factor authentication as well. Submit your email, and this is how you can submit the business information inside of your business manager. So to create a Facebook business page, first of all, come to your Facebook account. Then click on see all profiles, click on see all pages. Here you will find the option create new page. This is where you can create a new page for your business. Here you can name your page as your store name. So for example, I'm going with this name, category. So category you can select as per your niche. So for example, if you are into a beauty niche, you can go with something like beauty shop. Okay. If you are a clothing brand, you can go with something like clothing brand. Or if you're not able to find any other option, you can also select like discount shop. Okay. You can also select convenience store, but I would recommend discount shop if you're not able to find the best option for your store, right? So we'll go with a discount shop. And in the bio, you can provide something which is relevant with your store. Okay. It can be 1 line to 2 line, I would say, because this bio is visible over here, just below your page name. So for example, okay, so you can basically add anything related to your brand. Okay. And then you click on option create page. Now you can fill out the rest of the information so that your page health comes from fair to good. Okay. So for example, you can add the Shopify store link or your website link over here. You can provide your phone number if you want. Email address should be your store email address. If you have created your Shopify store, you can provide your address, your business address as well. And then that should be it. And then if you click on next, and this will do the job. Here, you can also change your pictures over here, the profile picture and the background image as well. Okay, so this is how you create your Facebook page. Now let's understand, once you have created your Facebook page, how you can connect this page to your business manager. Why we are doing it? We are doing it because our business page will be the place where our ad will run. Like it will be basically our page through which we will be running the ads. Okay. So that is why it's important that we connect our page to the business manager so that we can use this page for running ads. So to connect your business page with your Facebook business manager, what you have to do is go to your business manager again, click on pages. Over here, click on add and click on add a page. And then what you can do is go to your Facebook page, which you newly created, paste this link where the ID of the page is mentioned, and then paste it over here. You will see the option of your page. Okay. And then click on add page. With this, you'll be able to add your page and your page will be connected with your business manager. Similarly, you can connect your Instagram account, your business Instagram account with business manager. It's pretty simple. You just have to create an Instagram account with a username which is related to your business, right? Your store name. Okay. So that page, you just need to connect with your business manager here. How you can do it? You just have to click on add and then you just have to click on connect your Instagram account. Then it will basically open the login page of your Instagram and then you provide the username, password, login on your account, and then it will be connected with your business manager. So this is how you can connect Facebook business page and Instagram business account with your business manager. With the help of this, you'll be able to show ads on Facebook platform as well as Instagram platform using those pages and account. Now let's see how you can create your ad account. So ad account will be the place where you will be running the ads. You will be creating campaigns, ad sets, ads, everything inside of ad account. And it is, I would say, one of the most important place. And I think you will be working all time in it. When we talk about Facebook ad, running Facebook ads or analyzing it, you'll be inside ad account only. So to create an ad account, what you have to do is go inside of your Meta Business Manager setting, then go to ad accounts. Then you will see this option add, click on this, and then you will see an option create a new ad account. Click on this option. Here you can select the ad account name. So it can be something like, you can select the time zone, and then you can select the currency, then click on next. Then you can select the business. Ideally, it should be my business. Then click on create. Once you do this, first of all, you should assign yourself, select your name, and then provide manage ad account so that you give yourself full access to that account. Once you do this, then you will see option of add payment info. Here you will see different options. First of all, you need to select the country, right? And you'll be able to see different options. You can select debit or credit card, then PayPal, online banking. Okay, so these are the options that you can use. And once you add your credit card or PayPal information, your payment information will be added. And now you are ready to run the ads. But before that, we have to set up one more thing, which is Pixel. Now let's understand what Pixel is, and then we'll see how you can create Pixel and how you can connect it with your Shopify store as well. Okay, so let's understand what Facebook Pixel is. So Facebook Pixel is a powerful tool that helps you to basically track website traffic, optimize ads, and measure conversions. So think of it as like a piece of code that you add on your website, and then every event that happens on your website, whether it's website traffic, someone comes to your website and do add to cart or a purchase, all this information is getting tracked, and then this data is being sent back to Facebook so that Facebook can optimize on the basis of it and can provide you much more optimized data. For example, let's say you got a visitor on your store and then you got a purchase. So what will happen is Facebook will then optimize on the basis of that data. Facebook will try to find very similar type of audience, and then you will get more purchases out of it. Not only that, you'll be able to see those sales data and being reported back to your Facebook Ads Manager. So this is the crucial role of Pixel, to grab the data, analyze it, send it back to Facebook so that Facebook can optimize and can provide you much better results. So now let's understand how you can create a Facebook Pixel. To create a pixel, first of all, you have to come to Meta Business Settings, click on Data Sources, and then go to Data Sets. Facebook recently shifted the pixels from this to data sets. So click on this, click on Add. Here you will see option of create new data set. Name it as per your store name. Okay. Click on create. Now what you have to do is go to your Shopify store, and then what we are going to do is we are going to install Facebook channel app. So click on sales channel. Here you will see Facebook and Instagram app. Click on this and click on install. Click on add sales channel. Click on get started. Here click on connect account. Connect your personal account with it. Now you will see business account. Connect the business account that you recently created. It's basically the business suite or business manager you created. Provide the maximum option over here. Then click on save. Then connect the pixel you recently created. Click on terms and condition apply, right? Then you can click on submit for review. And that's pretty much it. With this, your pixel will be connected with your store. Not only that, now you have Facebook and Instagram channel app connected with your store. So this ensures that all your sales are probably getting sent back to Facebook and tracking will happen properly. So this is how you can create and connect Pixel from Facebook to your Shopify. So let's first start by setting up our column so we can read the data that is most important to our funnel. So let's get started. So first of all, what you have to do is you see this option over here, click on this and then scroll down and click on customize column. So we will set up in this way. First will be campaign, delivery, ad set name, budget, and then we'll start adding some more columns over here, right? So yeah, let's get started. So how these columns are decided and basically their order as well. So what we are doing here is we are basically trying to understand what metric basically comes at the top of the funnel or the start of the funnel. So for example, we know that our Facebook ads will be at the start. So we need to find out metrics so that we can analyze our Facebook ads first. That should be at the top. And then later on, when customer actually see our ad and then they come to our website. So then we'll see what metrics are responsible to check and analyze the data that are responsible to see the data on our website and then the checkout. Okay, so in this order, we have basically added our columns. So first of all is CPM. Okay, so we'll start with CPM. You can search for CPM if you don't find it here. So you can search for CPM and click on this. Ideally, you will find it somewhere here, right? So I've already added it at the top, but you can place it over here, right? CPM. As you can see, it mentioned CPM is cost per